Roll for Regret, Season 1, Session 1, Episode 1. Well, session and episode are the same thing.
S1E1 and 1.
Yep, 1.
Nice.
But yeah, welcome to Episode 1, The King's Order.
What's the king ordering at McDonald's?
Okay.
Is that the mystery we're
Really
trying to
quickly,
figure out?
before we start, I need to give a thank you to the amazing composers who made the sound effects and ambience in this entire session possible. Special thanks to Michael Ghelfi, Tabletop RPG Music, Ivan Duch, and Will Savino for the music and sound effects. Now,
W's.
W.
okay, if
You're
you
welcome. You're welcome.
remember about the rolls.
Oh yeah. Dang it! I can't talk about things that don't exist, so I can't use brain rot.
Yeah. That's the point, I think.
Okay, are we
If the
ready?
character's going insane in the campaign, they just start
So-
spouting up brain rot.
Here we go. Where is my ambient music? I lost it because I have way too many tracks. Give me 1 second, guys.
I'll give
Oh,
you a track.
Let me know when the
shoot.
music's going because I want to make sure that the audio is coming through.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good idea.
So I'm not completely.
Here we go. I'm just gonna play this playlist.
Oops.
Can you guys hear this?
It's
Yep.
so fun. Ty's character is so funny.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
give me 1 second. It has to come through this stream.
Alrighty then.
I forgot all my settings. Okay, hold up. You know what? I give up. I'm doing this button. There we go. Alright, it's working.
Now. Hold on. Where's my story? My story notes. Okay. Now. We start in the Port Duchess
Excellent.
on the northern spiral in the 2 main continents of Arvostal. Outside, you can hear the sea muttering beyond your shuttered windows. And you've all survived another salt-bitten night beneath the roof of the Sea's Grin, the local tavern, and that alone is something. So, we're gonna start. Okay, Dark, that's enough. It's already distracting. We're gonna start with Bellator. You all are sleeping in your own separate rooms, and as Bellator rises, what is he doing? Is he playing? Is he beginning to, I don't know, tune his lute? Is
Tuning
he...
my lute and getting ready for the day.
Okay. And he sort of he yawns. He gets up,
Ah.
and he's putting on all of his fancy attire, ready for another performance in the tavern this night. And
Clipping
then
my wings.
and then Branwise wakes up.
I hate
And
waking up here.
yeah. So
Where's
where are you right now? Were you up earlier? Are you up on the roof maybe? Are you in your room
Ooh.
still? Are you polishing your weapons? What are you doing?
Are there rafters I could sleep on?
I mean, you have a room, but you would probably just sleep on the roof if you're liking it there.
Yeah, I was having trouble sleeping, so I went up to the roof.
I have a question.
There's a shingle in my butt crack. Yeah.
How do I delete that roll
Yeah.
measurement?
How do you what? Okay.
How do I
First
delete
of all,
that?
stop measuring,
I can't see the island
and then
anymore.
stop and right click. Stop holding any buttons and right click once.
I
Okay.
literally covered the whole island.
Control yourself.
Also, should I hear music?
Dark. Yes, you should.
I can
I
see
don't.
Branwise sleeping like a bat hanging from the ceiling upside down.
You don't hear music.
I hear it.
I don't.
I hear it.
I hear music.
Everybody hears it except you.
My tab says not secure. I'm not sure if that
Mine
has
doesn't
anything
that
to do
do
with
doesn't
it. I think he's
matter.
hacking us.
Do you have it? I don't know, man.
Dang it.
I
Well,
really don't know.
I could try to make do without the music. It just might be a little bit hard.
It's less.
Okay.
Yeah. Why did you? What?
The music's on the stream, so it's fine. That's all we really need.
I guess. Well, let's,
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Do you want to?
I
Do you want to try?
need to be in the
refreshing?
mood. Sure.
Okay.
And then while you're refreshing, Elfredion wakes up. Well, not really wakes up. He doesn't really sleep. But he's in his room. Why is this so loud?
Oh, I love the measuring tool.
Okay, that's your cue, Dark. Elfredion wakes up in his room, or
yeah.
doesn't wake up, but he's. It's morning now, and he doesn't really sleep much. So what is he doing? Is he reading a
Can
book?
you describe where we are? Like, where are we? Are we in a tavern?
You guys are currently in your own separate rooms in the tavern. The rooms have
Okay.
been provided to you because of the amount of times Bellator has performed in Port Duchess and specifically in the Sea's Grin.
You're
I don't know.
welcome.
I guess I'm sharpening my rings. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Like magically or
Yeah.
physically?
Against my skin. And no, not in a
Okay,
weird way.
interesting. Okay, yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
It's like
Like,
getting
just,
my
against
own
your
like
arm.
material on it, sort of
Cool, yeah. Okay.
magic.
And then finally Maxwell wakes up.
Hades.
What?
That's so.
Hades doesn't even exist in this world, so I don't know. Nobody knows who he's
I don't
talking
know
to.
how to. I don't know how to curse in D&D.
I mean, the Severance is this version of hell.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh,
By the
severance.
Severance.
What in the
is
Severance?
common. No. Okay. Ben, can you hear the music now, by the way?
No, I'm looking in the settings.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of my island.
Please, can you stop jolting your mouse around, though? It's a little distracting.
Only to you.
I've asked you this before. This is what tanked half of the last...
No, that was only because I was streaming it.
Okay, anyway.
Look,
So...
try.
What we're trying to...
This is what it's gonna look like for the rest of the stream for me.
Oh my gosh, I need it to not. Because I need you to be able to read the map. So please refrain and
It's
fidget
okay,
with
I'll
something else
right-click it
like you
when I
said
need
you
to.
would.
When I need to, I'll delete it.
Okay, but
don't
please stop
worry.
flinging your mouse around. Fidget with something else.
Fine, I'll fling
please.
it slowly.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What is happening?
So, I don't know. Dark's interrupting. So, as you all wake up, you walk out into the hallway and you see the familiar faces of your own party that
Hello.
has slowly formed.
Nice
So,
faces over there.
so let's start with Bellator. Describe your character to everybody and the audience.
I am a fairy. My name is Bellator Kelethorn. I come from the land of... I forgot my land's name. I come from the Feywild of Gutbor Island. My family and my
You
clan...
want to give a physical description?
Oh,
as well?
my physical
That's pretty
description.
much all we need.
I'm handsome.
Okay, that
That's
works.
all we need to know.
I'm definitely
2 feet tall.
handsome.
Yeah, that works.
Also,
And
he's
now-
2 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, that's a good-
He's so handsome.
So it kind of counters it.
he's so
I'm
big,
handsome
like,
and I'm a
you see
tall fairy.
him. Okay.
He's tall for a fairy.
Yeah, it cancels out. He's handsome and he's short.
So, Branwise,
whole
how do you
map is-
look?
I'm tall for a fairy. Excuse me.
Branwise? What do they see when they see you? Are you wearing your cloak?
Jonathan, that's you.
Sorry,
No,
hang
it's
on, Mom.
not
was
me.
here.
I
Oh,
definitely know who's who.
Apparently dinner's ready.
Yes, well, I'm aware.
Guys, stick to the story. You guys are not
All
sticking
right.
to the story.
Stick
I
to
thought
the
it was-
script.
So, what do they see when Branwise walks out of the door?
Well, I'm a male.
Good start.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, so I'm basically I look like a regular person but with wings. Kind of like a classic angel, except the wings are black with kind of like a a red sheen. Like if you catch it at the right angle, it reflects the sunlight in a red color. Aside from that, I'm a pretty basic looking guy. Got tan skin, dirty blonde hair, golden brown eyes. I'm 42 years old, which is fairly young for me. And I'm 6'2", so I'm the second tallest person in the party.
And
Not
now,
gonna lord that over anyone, but I need to make sure everyone knows.
now, Maxwell, what do they
Gotta
see when
display
you
my
walk out?
confidence. I am a tabaxi. I have green eyes, and my outfit consists of cloak and a standard tunic and some standard leggings. But my outfit right now is sort of mismatch. It's crooked, and I'm holding the large bottle of the town's alcohol in my hand that I forgot that I had in the first place.
Okay. And finally, Fred, or Elfredion, but everybody calls him Fred. What do they see when you duck out of your doorway?
They see me duck out of my doorway.
Bravo!
You're banned. But like, describe your character to them.
Damn, a character death already
Um,
gone.
How do I even explain my character?
Well,
9 foot
let's
tall.
9 feet.
Tall, yep.
I could climb them.
His skin looks like liquidy obsidian, for example. Also, what is this
Smooth
song? I
obsidian.
recognize it.
No idea. Let's hope
What are you
it's
talking-
not.
like a
what are you
song
talking
in the
about, man?
background.
There's no music in the background.
He has rings. What do the rings do when I'm stationary, Ty?
The rings are kind of on your back, sort of like a Fortnite back bling, but smaller.
I don't
than
want it
usual.
anymore.
I hate that was your description.
Just because you
for
gave
it.
me that description, I
No.
don't want them.
That's the best way to describe it. It's like hovering off
Alright,
your
guys,
back.
season
The rings are
canceled.
smaller.
All right, see you guys.
Season canceled.
Season canceled.
can-
The game master. Fortnite. We're done.
I'm getting
Season
hung.
canceled due to Fortnite.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway,
Do you have a face?
No.
Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much a description of them.
And sometimes people will see eyes. Or stars if they get close enough.
Eyes on him, but only when they're open. When they're closed, he looks just like a smooth, like, statue almost. So, you guys wake up, you're stretching, you're still yawning a bit, all for everybody, pretty much except for Fred.
Excuse me.
can
And-
Fred yawn?
I can't. I just accidentally opened my clipboard and the big image of you popped up. Ty.
Okay. So, back on track. You guys go down into the familiar tavern area of the Sea's Grin.
Wait, Master, I have a question. Which one's the tavern at Port Duchess? Which one of these houses?
This is just
Is it
like
this
a
one?
no. This is just like a little representation. This is an
it's this
actual
one.
representation of the
It's
layout.
this one.
Sure.
We have apartment.
Whatever
we have an
floats your
apartment
boat.
right here.
So,
Although the only one that could fit in it is Crag.
as you walk down the stairs, why do I hear an echo? What was that? Okay, that threw me off. As you walk down the stairs, you see the rough timber walls with rusted ship nails, as if almost made out of spare ship parts. Okay, Ben, you're echoing. How are you doing that?
He's not echoing for us.
You're echoing. It'll echo me. What are you doing?
Does anybody else hear him echoing?
I don't know.
It's really interesting how they capture the whole point of a ship. Feels like you're inside the docking bay. You're just there, where all the
Feels like I'm on a
storage
port.
compartment is and everything. Feels nice. I
You
like
hear clinking mugs and just rowdy just behavior.
it. Oh, my kind of party. I strut forward and order a glass of another alcohol beverage.
Okay.
You're gonna run out of money, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
Hey,
keep
put it on my
running our
tab. What
rent
are they
like
gonna
this.
do?
I have to freaking bounty hunt for that money back. You realize that, right?
What?
Shove it. And I just start drinking.
Okay.
We're not gonna wait
So-
till
oh, wait, so
Bellator
you-
performs.
That's you
Fine,
guys
whatever.
can get free drinks if Bellator performs, but it is
Whatever
everybody
floats
did
your
just
boat, I
wake up.
guess.
Are you guys
Bellator.
wanting me to perform this early in the
I have a
morning?
question, Ty. Can I drink?
No, I
Can
just
I
want to
collect a
drink.
Well,
I
I
would
wanted.
love
I,
if it was free in the morning.
You can drink
as,
when you want to,
as
Dirk.
well as your.
I would like-
performance.
How does my
I would
character
like a bit
drink
of a
if he
drink.
doesn't have a mouth, Ty?
He absorbs it through his facial area.
I'm a sea sponge.
an ugly sea sponge.
No, this
But
is
I love
Maxwell.
her.
But he's
Got it,
our ugly
Ty?
sea sponge.
Oh, come on. Freaking hate opera. Ty, it says reload application or log out. How do I get rid of this?
What?
I can't see any of my screen. Okay, I'm reloading application.
Why? That's so weird. I don't know. Let's hope it doesn't persist. Anyway,
Anyway, we're in a
So,
bar that looks like a
you're
ship.
in a tavern. It looks like it doesn't look like a ship, but it looks like it's made out of some shippy parts. Definitely scrapped ship parts.
What if a ship is made out of house parts?
The spinny chairs are made of like wheels.
Spinny chairs are made out of
um,
They're
parts.
made of discarded.
Um,
Are they called steering wheels on ships, or what's it called?
Helms.
pretty much.
helm.
Helms.
Helms.
Helms,
Yeah,
another
thank you.
word, yeah. So, you guys see the familiar face of the owner of the tavern, Velda Morn, a gruff-looking, stern woman who
can't.
often gives free drinks.
Veldemort,
for-
darling, how are you?
Buzz
punch
Hey,
him in the
hello,
face.
sir.
gold for me for those last drinks last night.
She's a gold digger.
Sweetheart, listen to me. I kind of lost them, but I have a bet tonight on the community fight pit, and I know my drunk's gonna be a winner. So just put it on my tab.
How drunk
Hey, can
are
I-
you? The community
Hi,
fight
can I-
pit was shut down 10 years ago by the king.
Very
Damn, that
convincing,
wasn't
Maxwell.
strong, Did I mention you look very dashing today?
Yeah, you do every morning.
How
Well,
about a
I'll see it again.
song
Why?
to pay our tab?
Please.
Guys,
The
I'm
tavern
loading
needs
map.
it.
Don't worry.
Oh, wait, do I need to sing a song now? I don't
No, you can just say
I'm gonna-
you play
yes.
a song.
No, he has
I'm gonna
to.
pull
No,
up. I'm
he
gonna
has
pull up
to.
my pouch and see how
I
much
play
money I
a
have in it.
song.
Okay.
He
you
has
play
to
a
sing it
song.
in real life.
You want
Do
to
I-
see how much money
Nope,
you
no.
have? Or
Should I
Maxwell
hold
has?
up?
Yeah.
You have 15 gold.
And how much is my tab?
Probably around like 50 gold.
How much is my tab?
All right,
You
darling.
don't really have a tab.
How tall is this
darling,
lady?
I can give you 10 gold now, and I can slowly work it back.
Fine, give it here.
Thank you, sweetheart. And I place it in in her hand.
I come over like, hello, sir. Got anything to wake me? Oh, it's you.
Bran. Please, if you're gonna take me for a man, do it in a civilized manner.
I'm sorry. I would have kept that to myself. Yeah, anything to wake
I
me
just stand there staring at the two.
Okay.
Special this
yeah.
morning.
I'm just at the
Ah.
side.
We've got
No,
some
I'm just-
roast scallops.
Ty, I'm just sitting ominously in the corner of the
Are you like leaning up against the wall, just with arms crossed,
Yeah.
with a
Like a
cowboy hat
bear.
over your
Up.
eyes?
Oh, okay.
legs up. Yeah.
You have a cowboy hat, by the way, from
Oh,
your
I
bounty
do.
hunting days.
Oh, I'm so cool. I'm gonna leave that on the whole time.
It might get blown off during intense combat, but
Well, if it does, I'm gonna leave combat to get that hat back.
okay. So
I'm gonna spend all of our money on a hat.
Bro is like Indiana Jones, but in D&D.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can I sell that hat to pay off my tab?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't
So-
say anything. I just look at him threateningly.
Wait, hold on. I'm a thief. Can I steal somebody's gold?
hold on. Let's not escalate here. Bellator just
Especially
gave
with-
us a free drink.
No, like a random NPC's
No,
gold.
hold on. You guys are getting a free drink. I don't think you need to steal gold right now.
Yeah, but I owe 45 gold to the tavern.
Hold on.
We don't need a rob.
Not yet.
That's my whole.
Um,
That's the entirety. That's my character's job. It's
I
like a
noticed
small
Maxwell.
employee.
Oh, my
more-
I know it's-
character's job is to stop stuff like that, so I suggest you don't.
Shove it.
He's the
My
only
character's
reason.
as immortal as yours. We could fight for years and centuries and months.
By the
maybe
way,
even days.
by
Wait,
the
do they
way,
know I'm immortal?
yeah, you you know how many times you've died willingly to try to get into the vault for them?
Willingly?
That is
It's
fair. That is
crazy.
fair.
But
That's fair.
so the only reason Fred has been convinced to pinch gold from the king's you guys have been trying to pinch gold from the king's treasury for the last year and been failing dramatically, even with like an immortal at your hands.
Yeah. Like 1.5 of
The
them.
only reason that Bellator was able to originally convince Fred when it was just those two plotting is the fact that he was like, you know, the purses, the king's purses need to be a bit lighter because he's not giving enough.
Is
and
the
he's
king a
taxing me
bad
too much."
person?
The king is pretty lazy and sloppy, and
That's what
Could
another
be,
reason
yeah.
why. Because I don't. He doesn't deserve death,
Exactly.
but he just deserves to.
less
know.
money.
Yeah.
And
Mike,
Bellator is
can you rob
only
the king?
thinking. Anyway,
We're like that one mystical fairy tale creature, Robin Hood, and he stole from the poor to give to the rich. Wait, I am drunk.
I thought he was.
so yeah, you all get free drinks and free bread.
Oh, sweet.
Let's go.
I just take the cup and it absorbs in my skin along with the drink in it.
Well, you basically looks like you're drinking, but you just absorb it as the fluid hits.
No,
your
I absorb the
face.
cup too.
Give the cup back.
It just goes
I
into your
It
inventory.
spits.
I
No,
just have.
give the
I'm-
cup back. I go. No, he says give the cup back, so I reach into my body and pull it out.
Yeah, that's how that works.
I'm just like I have both hands on my cup and I'm just like walking over because I'm so short. I
That's
just
true.
have both hands and
He's
I'm like hugging
he's
it and just
hugging
walking.
he's hugging a pint.
Bellator's the friend is just like, no, drop it.
Okay, so you all eat breakfast. You all are merry. Kind of.
I
just
love
mixing with
ale.
My
the-
character's married.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, no. Though, speaking of, do I? Oh frick! Did I make note of this? Oh, I did. Thank God. Speaking of being married, in a term, Bellator, you notice, Rosalia collecting your guys' empty mugs.
Oh, my Rosalia.
Oh no.
Hey man,
I
you should go
just
talk to
I
her.
just point my hat down as if saying thanks without saying it.
She nods to you, Fred, and then she eyes Bellator.
Is she scared of me or something? She just nods to me.
She nods to you. You're both of little words
You're
when talking
chill.
to each other. You're chill. Yeah.
Wait, is
Bellator,
Yeah.
Bellator, I gotta say, I don't think you're her type. I think she likes monsters.
Rosalia is the other fairy, right?
She's the
I'm just-
fairy
okay,
that
okay,
yeah,
I
that you
just don't
call
think-
your hummingbird. Yeah.
What makes you say she likes monsters?
Okay.
I mean, the fact that she rolls her eyes when she sees you, but then waves at Fred, the literal demon swallowing cups, makes me a little suspicious.
He's an angel. He's an angel, darling. And then it says Velda before going into the back.
I have my drink
And you're
in both my
one.
arms, and like
Yep.
I you know how people in bars they like get their drink and they're like they just like smack their drink on the table.
Yeah.
I get my drink and like I'm hugging my drink. I lift it up and then just smack it on the table with both arms.
Okay.
And just say, "All right, I'm going in."
Wait, theoretically.
Wait, no, give me a
Craig.
strength check.
A straight.
No, if
gosh,
Craig.
Okay.
No, listen.
Strength check.
If Craig drank that whole shot, he would be so drunk because of how small his stomach
okay.
Hold on, he
He'd
didn't drink
die
all
of
of it.
liver failure.
is. He literally
Hold on,
would.
sorry, here. Me.
It's fine.
Craig
Strength
died.
check time.
Strength.
Click
Okay.
the STR.
And then do I just do normal, right? Yeah.
Normal, yep. Roll strength for me.
6. Oh,
So
7.
as you try to slam down the cup, you spill a whole lot of your drink over the countertop. Then say, "I'm going in."
He starts
He
slowly
avoided.
licking it off the counter.
It's like
That's this guy. You know where that's been. People have had intercourse on these tables. You can't just drink off of it.
No.
Whoa.
I'm letting you
He
guys.
would- he would know. Anyway, you're soaking wet. I would like to remind you now, Bellator. Are you sure you want to go in still?
Yes.
He's not soaking, but maybe his boots are a little wet.
Hits his head on the table.
I puff up my chest and I start walking over.
Flying or walking? She's flying and delivering stuff right now to other tables.
I'm gonna fly, but I'm gonna like fly walk. So I'm gonna be flying, but attempting to like walk in midair.
You're fully awake, you're half drunk, so you're like doing a walking motion, but you are
Before-
hovering towards her.
Before he goes, I put my forefingers on his shoulders and give him a little massage, and then pats him on the back before he goes. Go get him, Tiger.
He's so screwed. You say after he leaves.
Okay, so you go over to her.
Yep.
Bellator, what do you want?
Okay, I want to do a charisma check. Is that-
you
Oh, here we
wanna-
go.
So you want to basically enrapture her, not seduce, but you want to
Why are you all doing this to her?
enrapture her.
Yeah, I want to enrapture.
Okay, sure. Make a charisma check.
All right.
If my headphones
Disadvantage.
cut off, I thought you said capture.
Would it be
her.
disadvantage
Yes,
for?
with disadvantage because she hates you.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's not
11
11.
isn't too bad. Okay, so
Hey, that's not bad.
what do you say? What do you say to her though?
Oh, my hummingbird, your eyes look so fluttery today.
The
Good
reason-
one.
The reason
Oh.
they're fluttery, Bellator, is because I'm trying to keep them off of you. But thank you for the compliment.
Oh.
I lean forward to the group and I whisper, maybe she's not worth the time.
No. Well, at least you're thinking of me.
Well, that's one way to put it. And she tries to fly around you, taking her platter of empty dishes.
Wait, what is she anyway?
She's a fairy as well, but with giant raven wings instead of small hummingbird wings. They flap a lot slower than crags. So she is really not his hummingbird.
That's a cool concept, actually. I like
Yeah.
that.
I love that concept for fairies.
What
yeah.
color is my dot?
What? What?
It's dark.
black.
It's
Oh, let's go.
dark.
Dark.
It's dark.
Why are they
So
so
dark.
similar?
No parents. Sorry.
Anyway, is Bellator singing this as he goes?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be singing this, but maybe
I
he's
see-
mumbling about it.
I grab him in
Bellator.
between.
She just flies
I
by
grab him
and
in
I'm just
between
like,
two fingers.
I'm just looking down at like my we had, was it grog we had or was it like rum?
It was
Mead?
sort of like, it was like whiskey almost.
Okay, so I just looked at my whiskey soaked hands and I'm like, darkness, no parents.
Bellator, I've seen you also watch the building block play that produced a couple weeks ago.
Play.
I flick crack.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I
So
no,
what do you
I
do?
look at you and there's
I flick crack.
I look at you
Lick him?
and my
Yeah.
wings are like kind of look are over my head and they kind of look like Batman's mask.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna roll a strength check for flicking him.
Wait, okay, so you want to, wait, what do you mean flick him? Like, is it like,
I just want to like flick him
because he tried to, because he's like, why?
because he's bothering the other fairy. whatever
Okay,
her name is.
so you want to just kind of prod him?
Just flick him. Not
you
like
can
hurt him
talk.
badly, but just like flick him.
Just kind of like nudge him
No,
with
I
your
wanna
finger,
flick
your
him.
large finger?
No, flick him.
Okay,
Dude, I'm
okay, you don't need to roll a strength
gonna
check.
die. I'm gonna die.
How do I do
Oh,
that
we
again?
just started
So,
too.
you don't need to. You don't need to.
I want to roll one now.
You don't need to. You don't get to roll one.
How would
I
you
wanna
fail
flick
flicking a finger?
Yeah. Wait.
It's-
No, I want to see the
Yeah.
strength of my flick.
oh, okay, sure. Okay, so
With advantage
your-
since he's so small.
I guess that works. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
no.
22. So you really like almost bruise his side, and he gets nudged. And do you say something? Like, do you scold him?
No, I
It
just
would be
walk back
sort
to
of-
my corner.
Or well, you could probably actually reach him from where you're standing. You're like up against a pole nearby, so you could probably reach your really long arm out and poke him as he's coming back.
Ow.
Do I lose any health
Okay,
from that?
okay.
No, you don't lose any health, but it does like
Okay,
hurt.
good. Ow!
I
Why did you do that?
gently
I don't
place my
respond.
hand on Bellator's back, and I'm like, well, at least you gave it your shot. Worst thing she can say is no.
That's what they all say.
She could do worse than that, I whisper.
Yeah, I know.
You know, they could always go with the restraining order.
when you
You're
put all of
right,
your
and
side
then
care.
I just say you're right, and then just look at you with the brightest grin. Cause like I'm just thinking there's always next time. That's
Okay, buddy, let's get you
Oh,
some
where
white
did
water.
where did I put? Oh gosh, guys, I forgot. Where did I? Oh wait, I know. Wait, I didn't forget. Don't
Let him
worry,
figure it out.
people. Don't worry.
Ty, you're
hold
losing
on.
our attention.
I know.
Bellator, you're way too optimistic for this crew.
Where is she?
Yeah.
Where is she? Where? Here we go. Here we go.
Some say I have
So-
rose-colored spectacles.
So,
Not anymore. They
What does
fell
that
on the
even
floor. When Fred flicked you, they went flying. They landed in that person's drink. I don't think you're gonna
he
get them
doesn't even
back.
have spectacles. You're drunk.
Oh, but
What
that's why you had
spectacles?
multiple pairs. Oh,
Multiple pairs of nothing is crazy. So, then, Bellator, you notice another familiar face. It's interesting how you're noticing so many familiar faces this morning, but
Oh no.
a tall human woman walks in, with her, it's kind of like a violin. Ben, give me the medieval version of that quick.
Viel?
A viola?
Something like that?
Viola? Does that work?
No, not viola. It's like a viele. I think
Viol?
it's something.
Something like that. Okay, she has her violin-like instrument, and she looks at you and winks, and then she walks off to a table. Though...
Why? Why is it only
there's-
him?
There's story. There's stories. There's backstories, guys.
I'm waiting for my
This- you-
mermaid.
This is...
Viel.
this
It's a
is
viol.
the... This is a beautiful bard you once did a duet with.
ooh. Does that woman remind you of someone?
How tall is she?
I once is so I'm guessing that there was like a fallout, or I was like, you know what?
She performed with you once because you noticed she was just doing a little performance, and then you gathered a big crowd because you were more popular, and you did a duet with her because her voice sounded nice.
Okay.
Bellator, you know this woman? And if you do, does she have a sister?
Okay. I
I
mumbled
do-
to the
weird.
group. I mumbled to the group. You guys need to stop trying.
The first time he speaks, it's just, you guys need to stop trying.
And I'm gonna pretend that I didn't hear that because I don't have eyes.
Yes, I do know her. We did a duet on one fateful day, and I'm not sure if she has a sister, but she's right there. So,
You're not exactly smitten with her, but you can tell she's kind of taken with you.
oh,
Bellator, Bellator.
You're not.
Hey,
She's like 5'6", and you're. Yeah, it's not
this is
ideal.
like the
What?
D&D movie.
Bellator, look at me. I grab his face with my 2 fingers and make him look at me. Bellator, you have options. She may be freakishly tall, but some guys are into that.
Hey, listen, man. It's one
She
girl to go.
doesn't have wings though.
He's
That's
into
racist.
winged girls. Note, people, note. Just start writing down notes. Anyway, so now, you guys notice in the corner a person in a hood watching you. And
Tie-dye's just there.
mind if I join in the conversation? I have 1 HP, by the way.
Tyler?
Anyway, no, no. So,
I roughly
I totally
punched him in the
doxed his
arm to
house
welcome him in,
coordinates.
and then he just died.
and that's the end of it. And you guys forget it ever happened, but that is canon. So,
I see.
a different hooded figure in a different corner you can see they're watching you, sort of eyeing
So-
you.
Guys, there's someone looking at us, but look back, but don't make it obvious. And then I just turn my whole head around and stare back at them.
I'm making
looking-
direct
without
eye
looking-
contact.
Right, without
They
looking,
notice.
I
Without
shield
looking,
my
I already know
face.
he's looking at me somehow.
I shield
I
my
don't know
face
how.
with my.
You what?
I shield my face with my wings, and I just kind of like obviously.
wings are in your
stare at him
cloak
through
right
the
now.
peak. Oh, they are.
Otherwise, you would have to whip them out, and they would be like knocking people over.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
So, what did you want to do, Dark?
I'll just lean back in my
No,
chair until I'm
no,
like
he's
half upside
looking at
down.
us, but I don't turn around.
Yeah, one eye on your like right pec opens for a brief moment and closes again,
I'm
just to observe your surroundings.
so
Is
I'm
that your nipple?
There's a lot of weird folk. Just maybe.
No purple nurples. No purple nurples. Anyway.
It was on my
So
right
I'm-
shoulder. What do you mean? It's
Oh.
on my nipple?
I'm
said
so
right
drunk.
jack.
I'm
No,
so
Ty said
drunk.
peck.
Oh,
I'm so drunk that
So anyway.
I just sit there and like eyes as wide as they can be open, just stare at him, the hooded
Just
figure.
with like maybe a bit of drool dripping out of the corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
I reach over and
He
cover his
notices
eyes with
you
my hand.
Noticing him, noticing you. So, so he
Max and Bellator
He
are getting along
nods.
so well.
nods to Max.
yo, Ty, can I do something? Is there what's it called when you like check somebody for something? What is it?
Insight?
Insight. Can I use an insight roll?
What are you trying to detect, though? What are
If
you
he's
trying to
bad.
look?
If he's a
you're
bad
trying to
person.
do, you actually have a thing as a paladin.
Yeah. Can I do that?
You can probably. Let me see. So let's see. You have, if you look in features, you have divine
Features.
sense. You can use.
Where's that
Yeah,
at?
features
Oh, I
is
see it.
underneath your inventory.
Can I
you have
use
divine
it?
sense.
Oh, I can only use 4? What does that mean?
It recharges. Don't worry.
How long does it take to
every-
recharge?
I think it's every long rest or short rest, something like that.
Oh, okay. Can I
You
use
get all
one?
your charges. So you want to use a charge?
Yeah, I'll use
Okay,
a
I'll mark it down.
Use
And
ability?
so you use the ability to detect evil and good. So you detect if he's kind of got evil morals or good morals.
I used it.
Okay.
This guy looking good, Fred?
Oh.
So you don't detect any evil vibes. Maybe some mischief, but other than that, you don't detect any like impending threat from this guy.
Should we be concerned?
We should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they give us a drink or two, I wouldn't.
So
be
he
that
nods to
bad.
Maxwell and then kind of watches him point
I,
at
lo-
you.
I look over to Maxwell and say, "You don't need any more drinks."
I turn back and I give him a wink with a finger gun, and then I go back to drinking, just like.
Okay. You do that? You really do that? Okay, okay.
Yeah, excuse me.
So, he sees you do that, and he walks over, and he says, "Thought it was you," and he slaps down a note and walks out of the tavern.
Is that my bill?
Is it-
Oh no, the IRS caught up.
So, yeah. So he says, "Thought it was you," slaps down a bill, and walks out.
Okay.
And so, you examine
I
the
pick
note.
it up.
Okay, the parchment, it smells like cold wax and dragon oil. It's thick, folded, and stamped with a seal they shouldn't be holding. Not unless they've just turned traitor or fool. Branwise, can you make a quick... What would the check be? Let me check. Branwise needs to make a... give me a... history check.
A history check.
Yep.
Um,
You have your character sheet open?
So do they like? Take
I
it
have
out
my
of
character
hands
sheet
and they
open,
start-
Okay, if you're on the first page
Just like
with
sir-
the little settings bar, click on
Yep.
history. Yep, normal roll. Give it to us.
Uh,
You didn't customize your
do-do-do-do.
dice, but you can do that next time.
History.
Yep.
I will, and I'll figure
Regular
out the music
roll.
thing too. Is it going right now? The music?
Yeah, it's just kind of like background.
Okay, we'll fix that
tab
later.
on
Anyway,
ambience.
do I click it?
Yep, click just a normal roll. Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. So you notice that the seal on the letter is the king's seal.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's
That's the king's seal.
I take the letter and open it.
You take it.
That's my
from-
letter. Hold
So
on, that's
you
my
can
letter.
hardly-
No.
You can hardly hold things
Yes,
right
I
now.
guess it's mine.
Okay, no, you
They're
don't
way
tussle
too
over
drunk
it.
to
You
even
don't
read.
tussle over it. He takes it
You-
because he's not drunk, and you've had
Yeah.
too much.
All of you have.
Wait.
Okay, so
Fred,
so
like-
as he grabs it before I use it for a napkin and like wipe my face with it.
You better wipe your mouth with it. Okay, so do you open it?
Yes. And I read
It
it.
says, to Commander Creed, Operation Emberglass is greenlit. Transport departs Arundale tonight. Escort unit is high profile. Treasury manifest attached. The shipment will be delayed. Do not fail, Commander, by order of His Majesty King Aldric Edmar IV with this royal seal. Here, I'll send it
What
in
is
chat.
this?
That guy must have been the commander.
What does
There
it
it
say,
is.
Fred? You're
Who
holding it way above
obeys
my head.
Creed?
Operation.
Would I know
I
that
asked,
too?
I asked the group if we should check it out.
Sure, I just need to order something that'll get me out of this Yeah, I'll be right
What is
back.
that?
And I trundle over to the bar.
Please
And,
no,
what was
that's
the,
like number 7.
I grab
That's like number
I
7.
grab the back of his shirt or whatever he's wearing and drag him back to the seat.
Yeah,
And I
he's
said,
drunk
"You
enough
do-"
for you to do that without him rolling high.
Yeah.
I pull out like my I pull out one of my instruments.
Hang on.
Okay.
And just say, as long as I can play music on the adventure.
Okay.
Whatever,
Aye.
I'll do
I
it.
vote
You
aye.
probably can't.
So, do you guys mess with the letter at all anymore?
Can I take the letter to read
I
it for
take it.
myself?
I put it in my skin. Like
Wait,
in
my
the
letter.
The rest want to read it though. Do you let them read it?
Fred, we
I
can't
just
read it.
I
You're
read it out
holding-
loud. I read it aloud.
Okay. You don't want to just
Okay.
inspect it any further or
Cool.
anything?
It was given to me. Could I have it back?
No. I put it in my skin.
Okay.
Listen, guys, we've had some rough luck with the king's treasury over the past year, but
So, you as you
maybe
start real quickly,
with-
as Dark starts putting it into his skin, with the intention of just putting a singular letter into his inventory, he starts like putting it into his chest. He's not thinking that there could possibly be 2 letters, and the one that was almost pasted to the back falls off because he wasn't consciously putting that one in his inventory.
I quickly
Can I
grab
catch
it,
it?
even though I am not gonna have my reflexes, and then I pull it up and read it.
Okay. So, it says... Here, I'll send it in chat. It says, I'll deliver the...
crown's.
Yep,
Oh.
you go ahead.
I'll deliver the crown's gold to its vault, clean as salt water. But once the final tally's signed and the blue coats head home, I'll take a second walk down the ledger and let the sea balance the books. And it's that's a lot of C's,
What?
guys.
Okay, let me read that. You're having trouble with it.
I take the letter out of his hands and reread it.
So you read it out loud, clarifying
Yeah.
it to the party. Okay.
Yes.
And then you store that as well.
Yeah.
So we have an
So-
insight.
Taking my stuff, man.
Everybody's just taking your stuff. Everybody likes taking advantage of a drunk.
And I'm 9 foot tall, so you can't do anything about it.
You're not.
What can I say, Max?
I could
What
just
can I
hold
say,
you up
Max?
in the air
Everyone
and you'd
likes
be
taking
swinging.
advantage of drunks.
I just go over to Maxwell and just say, hey, do you have any spare strands of hair?
What have you been doing?
I got some
What
in
are you
my
making?
mouth. 1 second.
I
Okay,
take the
okay.
I take the hair and make
no.
a string for one of my stringed instruments.
You
You notice it's not his hair. It's way too long to be his hair.
What?
Sorry, I'm choking on a peanut.
Bellator,
Is
maybe
that
don't
my
use that.
hair? No.
You notice it's like some like brunettes,
Ooh, Ty, can
really
I take-
long woman's hair.
Can I take
What?
a strand out of my skin that would look like hair?
Wait,
Give it to him
hold
to
on.
make it sound angelic.
What is the hair color of Bellator's hummingbird?
Oh no.
No.
It's up to Ty. At
It's
this
like
point.
almost reddish.
Okay, so it's not hers then.
No. You don't know where you got it.
It was just in your mouth for the past
Could have been in
5
the
minutes.
drink.
I was really messed up last night, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I might have eaten some woman's hair. I don't know.
Usually you cough up your own hair, I noticed. This is a little different.
I'm already liking
Yeah.
this campaign way more than the other one, though.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a sick character too to go along with it.
I know. I'm really intimidating to the other people in here.
Okay, so
It's
do you
fun.
guys are pretty chill about the letter?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I
Yeah.
say, I
Miss Bella?
I say we should probably check it out. This could be our chance to finally get back on the king.
So there's
On it.
there's a high value target moving in, and it seems. What is it? Is it gold? What did that other letter
I think it's
say?
a crown. I'll deliver the
it's a crown.
crown's gold to its vault.
Is it?
It says treasury manifest attached, so that means it's treasury items that are actually treasury manifest attached would also mean if you guys flip the king's letter over, you'd probably find a list of the things that are going to be transported.
Oh, I flip
Probably.
it over. I rip it out of my skin and flip it over.
What?
Okay. You see, it's a lot of gold and jewels.
Yeah.
Nice. This could be our big break.
The crown's gold, meaning this was intended for the king. He's going to expand his vault.
It is the king's treasury. It's being moved from the treasury. It's saying.
This whole vault.
Oh, I get
Wait,
it.
what's it being moved in?
At
Do we know
last.
that?
You do not know what it's being moved in, but it's departing from Arundale.
I say
And
we
it's-
hijacked whatever it's being moved
Man,
in.
everyone
says-
sees.
remember-
Everyone's leaving
look at-
Arundel these days.
Look at the
Because it's 4.
Look at the dash right after tonight. What does it say after that?
A dash.
Hmm?
Where are you looking at?
In the note. to
Escort
commend
unit is
Creed.
high profile.
Is it the first
Remember.
one or the second one?
Where is it?
It's the first one.
Also,
Escort unit.
Oh.
By
As
order of
top
His
unit
Majesty
is high
King
profile.
Aldric Edmar.
The what? Yeah, Aldric Edmar IV.
But do I have access to this, or is it just you guys?
It's in the chat. I
in the
put it in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need more information on Operation Emberglass. That's probably the reason for this being moved in the
think
first
he's-
place.
I think he's
Well, I think the
expanding
most
his
reasonable
vault.
thing to do is follow the guys that gave us the note in the first place.
He might be gone.
What? Oh man.
He left.
It's
He
only been
left.
like
He left a
couple
while
seconds,
ago.
he says. No.
How long was that for?
Well, it's been at least a couple minutes, bud.
I need to wake up.
Have a glass of water, okay?
Oh, thank you. And I grabbed the mead by accident and I keep drinking the alcohol.
Did I hand him water or me?
You finish it off.
Oh, frick.
He-
I grabbed the alcohol glass and down the rest of it. I just
none
rip it
left.
out of his hands. What? How did he
drink
drink it that
all.
fast?
Yeah, it's
they call
I tell him.
me the,
I tell
they call
him no
me
more
the-
alcohol. We're gonna
they
be
call
robbing
me
the
the
king
drinker because I run the fastest.
Oh, that's great.
Hornswoggle, I'm out of here. And I
I love that about you.
And head
Yeah.
straight upstairs.
You're
Who
going
are you
back
taking back?
upstairs.
Because I need
Can I
to get
help him?
sober somehow.
One of us.
Yeah,
help
he
him?
does.
You're gonna jump out of a window? What are you doing upstairs?
what?
Oh,
Wait, if he
I-
dies, does he lose his effects? Like, would he not be drunk when he's back?
Wait.
Yeah, but
I don't want to be out
Okay.
for like an hour.
I grab him and I take my ring and cut
Okay.
off his head.
no.
No, no,
It
no,
functions if you cut off his head.
I'm
Guys,
getting
let's
him
not
less drunk.
Fred, let's not scar the villagers today.
What?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
talking about Max.
I'm gonna jump in the lake.
There's no lake.
Just let me
upstairs,
cut off
by
your
the
head
way,
to make
guys.
it faster.
No, put it away, Fred. Just, I guess, don't jump out a window. Don't do anything drastic. Just quietly go to a corner, drown yourself, and then just no one has to know. No
Why can't I just
trauma.
cut off
You
his
guys
head?
don't just want me dead. I was gonna go drink out of the horse trough.
Oh,
Oh.
good on you.
So you guys are mean. I start
Good.
trundling my way over to the door.
Okay.
I
So
saw
do
the
you all
disc
follow
hitting his
him?
head and cutting it off.
What? Okay, Dark. No.
Fred,
I'm
please no.
trying to make him not drunk.
Okay, this isn't the solution. He's going to the horse trough. You can shove him in or something. Well,
Well,
he's
cutting off
drinking.
his head is way faster.
That's not. Just because it's faster doesn't mean it's good.
Follow
Drowning
him,
him isn't
Fred, I-
much better. At least that would be fast.
I'm just gonna drink
doesn't.
water.
Anyway, so do you guys follow him out to the horse stables?
No.
Fred, you wanna
I sit
follow
in
him?
Here.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I do. And then I whisper
Cool.
over to Bran that I'm gonna drown him in the horse trough.
Bro.
I mean, if you have to. I mean, when do we want to take off?
I said
Like
we
an
need to pull the
hour?
heist today, so if he's not sober, that would be the best way.
All right.
Due,
Yeah.
due to my I'm gonna get
Just-
side note here. Due to my immortality, will my effects on me last longer or shorter?
I don't know if it would it have an
It
effect.
depends on the effect. You might start to feel yourself sobering up soon.
Cool. So would drinking
But
water.
to be
improve
clear,
it?
if we kill him, he'll be sober.
If you kill him, it'll take him an hour to respawn.
It could be even longer. It could be shorter if I just try to get sober myself.
So do you guys follow him?
Yes.
I won't.
You won't. You're gonna stay in the bar.
Actually, I
For a
guess I'll
minute.
stay in the bar too.
We're splitting the party this early. God help
I don't
me.
want to
Um,
kill him because I don't want it
Come
to
on,
take an hour.
Bellator. I'm gonna show you how to properly get undrunk. Because I think Bellator's
If you-
yeah, I'm too. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
he's
there-
a little drunk though. He's not like drunk to the point where he's like reading multiple letters at once.
I have a proposal. Why doesn't Dark follow the drunks out, and then I get to stay in a bar for a minute so I can go grab dinner, and then I'll catch up with the party in a minute.
Okay,
You're
yeah, I'll
gonna go
follow the
grab dinner?
drunks
Have
out.
we been in this tavern all day?
Actually, no, because I'm gonna go refill my water too. So I'll stay in the tavern with Ben.
No, he means
Okay.
yeah. No, Ben actually needs to get dinner.
'Cause
Yeah.
we got breakfast.
No, I'm
in
gonna
here.
bring it up.
We've been in here
I'm
all
gonna bring it
day.
up to my room.
I'm saying I'm
In
gonna
real
get
life.
a drink. I'm saying
And
I'm gonna get a
Darcy?
drink in real life.
Yeah,
All right,
you're both
we
getting
stay
dinner in
behind.
real life.
Max
Boy,
and
could you-
Bellator go out.
Could you just grab me some dinner while you're down there and just slide it
I'll
in
be right
here
back.
while they're going out?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so
I'll be
Max and
back.
Bellator. You guys stumble out the door. Bellator kind of staggering, flying, and you get to the horse trough, and notice that there is a horse actively drinking out of it.
I just walk next to the horse and dunk my face in it.
Okay.
I attempt to ride the horse.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Get on the horse.
I get on the horse.
So you sober up pretty quickly, Max. You dunk your head under, and you're like, it's pretty fast. You're used to it.
Yeah. I lift my head up, shake off the excess water. Whew. Still buzzed to make bad choices, but I'm good to go. And I start walking away.
Bellator's still on the horse.
I'm still on the horse.
Bellator, get off the horse.
But the thing is, I'm on the horse backwards. That
Bellator's
Yeah,
not-
and it's
Bell-
also tied to the wall.
Bellator, what are you doing?
I'm going to sing a song to this horse. I stand on the horse, pull out my instrument, and just start singing on the horse.
I grab a
A horse is a
spare
horse,
bucket
of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course, unless, of course, the horse is the famous Mr. Horse.
I grab the spare bucket by the trough, fill it with water, and I splash it on him, causing the horse to jump, and he goes flying.
Okay, you go flying, and as you hear this, Bellator, you hear just like a ah. Why did you have to sing that stupid song in the middle of being drunk? I hated it.
Because it was a good
Look,
song.
it really wasn't Bell. From
And
a friend.
you hear him say because it was a good song, but nobody spoke.
Who are you talking to?
None of your business.
You tell them all the time that you have a talking lute, but none of them believe you.
Okay.
It's Lou.
I'm talking to my lute.
Sure. Let's get back to the tavern.
You're more drunk than I thought. No. So you guys go back into the tavern. You see Fred and Bran discussing something, so you decide to not disturb them.
Ooh. Okay.
But in the meantime,
I decide to go check out the townsfolk in the tavern. Try to get some news or pickpocket.
I decide to go disturb them. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out into the town square and perform to make some extra.
okay, you sure you're just
Extra
gonna
money.
kind of passively just
Back.
start playing?
Yeah.
What did
just
I miss?
To make some
Um,
extra.
Bellator tried
coin.
to
Bellator,
sing a song
if
to
you,
a horse
if you
backwards.
please, if you make money, please give me some. I demand 50% of your earnings.
Who's begging? Why is he begging?
No, Bellator is going outside to play a bit while Bran and you are in a conversation because Ben is still.
What's Max doing?
Max is gonna go and talk to some other of the people around the tavern.
Is he begging
can-
for money?
No,
No,
I
I'm
don't think
gonna,
so
um,
actually. I don't think so.
No, begging's for beginners. I steal.
You just see me out there. Why are there so many songs about money? And why don't you give them to me?
Yeah. Grade A. Best performance I've ever seen.
So you're going around the tavern.
Yes. I
Okay.
head to the left side.
Okay. So you go to your left to kind of just talk to one of the people over there.
Yeah. Just try to make some small talk, see if there's anything I can swipe.
Okay. You would pass Jessa, the bard that winked at Bellator earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know her name.
I approach her.
Okay. Do you say anything? She's kind of just tuning her instrument.
Hi, Maxwell. Maxwell Morris. I know a friend of yours.
Oh, do you? Which one?
He's about 2 feet. Actually, no, very confident, 2.5 feet tall. Fairy wings. Goes by the name of Bellator.
Oh, yes, Bellator.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Ty, why do you have such a good woman's voice?
I do.
Yeah, why do
thank
you? You have a lot of good voices for these characters.
Really? I was really concerned that I didn't have a good woman's voice. Thanks.
It's
Yeah,
good.
you sound like a woman.
Dang it. Okay, so, I mean,
Beautiful one,
Is
too.
that all she says? Is that all she says?
that's-
She goes, "Oh, Bellator." There's awkward silence.
It's just
well, she kind of just stares off dreamily for a minute and then snaps back into reality, and she's like, "Oh, sorry. Yes. So you're Maxwell. I'm Jessa.
Nice to meet you, Jessa. Something tells me you and Bellator have a history.
Well, I'd rather just say it's my history and Bellator's. I don't know what I would call it,
mystery.
but
Sorry.
that's a good line.
Oh, come on. Bellator's not that bad. He's just what the townsfolk like to call stupid. Because he doesn't see the
Drinking water.
What?
I was drinking
stare-
water and you said that.
I stare over at Maxwell to make sure he does nothing bad.
Okay.
I just
Nothing's
watched the whole
untoward.
conversation.
Because he'd rather go for the bucket of horse water. And as he said that, he coughs out a horsehair before he goes on to talking. When he's missing the tall, fine drink of water you are. I hope he one day finds out that you are the one he needs.
And then I just
Oh,
burst
thank
in the
you.
door with a giant crowd, and we're just singing a bunch of songs.
Yo,
Mary had a
Bellator!
little lamb, little lamb.
Little.
Bellator, how much gold did you make?
Everybody,
You made
how much
around
gold do you
15
have?
Gold. You made around 15 gold.
Alright, bet. I take 10 of it without them knowing.
Oh, you want to pickpocket him?
Yeah, I'll pickpocket him.
No.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. And Bellator roll perception.
Okay, perception.
Do I do normal or advantage?
Normal.
Alright, here we go.
Oh,
Ah!
ooh.
Wait, can I also roll a perception in case I see him pickpocketing?
Okay, can I?
Well, he didn't. So
Can I pickpocket?
matter.
Can I
Oh.
pickpocket Maxwell back?
What? He doesn't have money. He's broke.
What does he have?
I have pocket lint.
Can I pickpocket his pocket lint?
You could take. He only has clothes and his weapons, and you can't take his clothes.
Take his
Dang
pants.
it! Can't take his
So-
pants.
Hi.
Do you like slap
Not-
his hand away as he starts
Not
reaching for
unless
some of
you
the
buy
gold?
me a drink, of course.
yeah, I slapped his hand away.
Okay.
Are they in a
Yeah,
place where I'd be able to find them?
It's worth a shot. Do I keep talking to
Yes. Hold on. Bran and Fred are having a conversation off to the side. So continue.
Oh,
Do I keep talking to the bard?
To Jessa? You can.
Yeah.
The conversation is on a note that could end, or you could keep it going.
Oh, I did there. And I haven't actually successfully pickpocketed someone yet, so I need to do that.
You're gonna do it to her.
No, not her.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna head
Compliments
to
her
the
and grabs her coin.
right. That's what I call the flirt and steal. He heads to the
My-
right side of the town.
I'm gonna follow Maxwell around. Like, not actually follow, but watch
But with
him.
your eyes?
Deal, man.
You have eyes opening up like around your body, following him as
Like, if he
he's-
goes behind my head, like, the back eyes
The eyes
open
on
and
one of your
shut.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go over to the right of the tavern area.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only person over on the right, which is really strange, is a elderly woman who's kind of got like a scar on her face. She's
Uh-oh.
got a really wrinkled face.
Yo, are we actually gonna do anything this story, or are we just gonna sit in the tavern
on,
for the
let
next
him-
2 hours?
Come on, let him just let him cook real
Let him
quick.
cook.
Yeah, you see an elderly woman that you would know as Miss Nellie Pot. She sells
Miss
seaweed
Nellie
pastries.
Pot. Oh, I thought she sold something different.
No, she sells seaweed pastries.
Miss Nellie Pod, how are you?
Oh, hello, dear. Would you like an urchin bagel?
I would love one. Thank you.
Okay, you take an urchin bagel. It's a bagel with urchin spikes sticking out of it.
Oh, delicious.
You bite
I'm gonna-
it?
No, I'm gonna pretend
The
to
elderly
bite it as
lady
I-
insists
I,
you bite it.
You're gonna pretend to bite it?
No, I pretend to bite it and I break it off and then show.
Okay, roll
a
sleight of
bite.
hand.
Oh god.
If you're gonna pretend
Watch him get
to
like a
bite
1.
it.
It gives me pleasure to see people biting things I can no longer.
What's the roll?
stone.
for?
A sleight of hand. Just it
Yeah,
should
no,
be
I
in
did-
skills.
Normal or disadvantage?
Normal.
Am I able to?
But because
eat-
she's old, it should be advantage. Okay.
Well, no, that would-
No.
No
He's
way.
up close. She can see. So it's not a natural 20. It's a dirty 20. But yeah, she thinks she took a bite. And she's oh yes,
once-
oh it's my own recipe.
And it's
Made it after
delicious.
Joe died.
Oh, I bet Joe loved
Who's
these.
Joe? Joe Mama. Got her.
Joe didn't
Shut
love
up.
him.
I go over.
Well-
I go over and to see her collection of pastries.
She's only got a couple laid out before her because this isn't her shop.
I
But you see a
I slowly stop Branwise and whisper to him, "Cool it, man. She killed her husband with these."
Are you stopping Bellator,
Wait,
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stopping Bellator from trying to eat these. I'm like, "Cool it, man. She killed her husband with these."
And then she says, "Oh well, Joe wasn't able to enjoy my urchin bagels because I made the recipe after he died."
Wonderful.
Are you actually gonna pickpocket this old lady? That's crazy.
No.
You could. You know
I
her.
try to pick.
She's
I'm
rich.
gonna try to pickpocket
Hey,
the old lady.
Okay, correct.
So you go over to look at her pastries as
Okay.
well
Yeah.
that she has laid out. She has a muffin with some seaweed sticking out of the top. She has another urchin bagel. And a eclair with green frosting on top.
Okay. I'm gonna get the seaweed one and use
just
that
gonna
as a
Ask
distraction.
for it.
I'm gonna ask for
Which
it and use
seaweed
that
one? There's a. Oh no, there's not. There's a seaweed eclair and there's a seaweed muffin.
I'm gonna do the seaweed muffin, and then use
Okay.
that as a distraction to steal her money.
Okay. Do you bite into it as you're trying to steal from her?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to make a. So roll sleight of hand.
Oh gosh, this is gonna suck.
Natural one. You fail.
Natural one doesn't get any pluses to it. Oh wait, why did I delete that? It's stricken from the records. No. So natural one. You reach for her pocketbook and she slaps your hand away like, "Oh no, don't touch that, dear. I need that for later. I'm going shopping." And I also need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
What?
It's under saving throws.
Oh no. You're cooked.
Oh no, he's gonna delete the cut.
Another one.
There's no way.
He's gonna die.
So,
There's actually,
oh my gosh.
there's actually no way you rolled that.
You
Two in a
take
row.
4 points of poison damage.
No.
Damage. What's she
Yeah.
using for her nail polish? Jeez.
Were they even supposed to be poisoned, or is she just really
No,
bad
they're
at
not
cooking?
poisoned. It's just seaweed and muffins.
She's
I
just bad
just
cooking.
like
He doesn't have the stomach for it.
I just like roll. I just like go on all fours and just start barfing on the floor.
Oh my god.
Just try to.
Yeah, natural one would do that. So
You're not looking so good, dear. And he's just
I
like,
roll
I'm
over.
fi-
I roll
no,
over to
dearie.
eat. I go
Hey,
over to
hey,
eat one of the
Tom-
muffins to make her feel good.
okay,
Ty-
hold on, wait. Hold on first.
Because the man just barfed out her
Ty-
muffin.
One
First
last
she goes
one last
Right.
thing. Is there a potential that I could roll charisma whilst puking to see if I could get her money.
No.
Oh.
No, it's over.
No. You're not, while you're puking, you're not in the mindset of, can I take this woman's cash? You're, this is disgusting.
Ty, can me and Fred come over and try to run the gauntlet ourselves?
Hold on, real quickly.
Yeah.
The woman sees you throw up and she's, oh, Yuri, this be the one that I accidentally put too much raw egg into after I baked it.
After I baked it.
Yes, I like dribbling raw egg over my muffins to make them extra
Let us try to
shiny.
let me and
So you guys come over and she's like, oh
Try to
yes,
eat it.
dearies, please try and sample my.
What's her name
my-"
again?
Nelly Pot.
Nelly. I heard you were selling the stuff that killed Grandpa Joe.
He always had a weak stomach, didn't he? You want to try some?
Yes, he did. Yeah, we do. Right, Fred?
I just mumble. I don't say anything. I just look at him.
I'm just there, like I just look
Fred
at you
wants
guys
to
for a
try
second.
some.
I just look at you guys for a second and look straight at the floor and just.
I saw a moment of hope in his eyes for a second there.
So Fred eats one.
Okay. What do I
Yeah,
have
let's
to
get
roll?
muffins.
Survival?
No, you're unaffected. And Ran, roll a Constitution saving throw for the.
I have
Fred,
to
do you,
roll
wait, hold on. Does
survival.
Fred eat the eclair or the urchin
All of them.
bagel?
Both.
We
No,
want to try.
There has to be one for Bran. So urchin.
We
bagel or
wanna-
eclair.
Fine, urchin because urchin. Actually, no.
Well-
I'm gonna give urchin to Bran because it's funny.
Okay. So
We
you
want to
eat
try the stuff.
eclair.
We want to. Yeah, we want to try the
Fine.
stuff that put Bellator on the floor.
Okay, so you grab an urchin bagel,
Yep.
Bran, and you eat it. I need you to roll a Constitution.
Dark,
saving
why did you
throw.
send me a trade request?
Just click con.
Dark, stop sending trade requests. Yeah, just click under saving throws.
Oh.
Oh, it was
Jeez.
at 16.
That was an ability check, but it's still no. Yeah, that would have been a 11.
Bro, I bet
So hold on,
Fred thought.
re-roll it with saving
Wait,
throws.
wait.
It's right next to skills, saving throws. There's 6 of them. It's
Why do I have
Okay,
to
so
roll
skills?
survival?
It's right next to skills. It says saving throws, and there's Constitution in there as well.
I bet Fred
Oh,
thought
okay.
the
And then
eclair
click that.
tasted Good.
Yeah, click that con.
And then normal. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. He actually liked it. He loved it.
Yes, you. Okay, so you ate it. It was enjoyable. It tasted good, but you still take 2 piercing damage.
What?
You're
Well-
welcome for the urchin one.
Yeah, because that
Oh.
was the urchin.
See, this is why I didn't
know,
eat it, guys.
Bro, the enemies were the grannies we met along the way. That's crazy.
So,
Well,
You
that
never
hurt a
trust
little bit.
women, they're dangerous. I dated one.
It was
She a
delicious.
witch.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. You
I
guys have
actually
fun.
do also need to go to the restroom, so I'll second on
okay.
that.
So,
I need a
Fred
new
and Bellator
stomach.
real
What?
quick.
Branwise goes to the bathroom
Oh yes,
Wait,
you
what
need
muffin?
a new
What-
stomach, but
what
so
one
did
did-
Joe.
What one
to
did
experience
Bell?
2 points of damage.
What
Oh,
did Bellator
gosh.
eat? What
Bellator
muffin?
ate the seaweed muffin that she drizzled raw egg over after she
I tell him.
made it.
I tell him being drunk and eating a seaweed muffin will do that to you.
You're right.
a raw egg.
Maybe I should get more to drink.
I just shake my head.
I
And then
go
Velda
to
pipe-
get some
Velda
like
pipes
whiskey
up
on
over the counter, and she says, you're gonna have to pay for that because
Okay, I'm gonna split off from the party
I
to
can't
actually
keep
do
giving
something.
out free. Well, hold on, we're gonna wait till they're back from the restroom.
I want to
and then
go.
it'll really
I want to
pick
go
up.
rob the freaking king.
That's what you're on
I
the way
just
to
go
do,
up.
pretty
I
much.
just go up and ask, What if I play you a song? And my mouth just starts foaming.
What?
Oh, dearie. I don't think you're in the condition for that.
Just take this water, and she sets it down and goes into the back to grab something from one of the customers who shot.
I want to do a check on that water.
What kind of check?
Poison check.
You want insight the water?
Yeah, insight the water.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
gosh.
insight.
No, actually, can I insight the old lady?
You want to insight the water though. Let's do that first, one thing at a time. So insight
Well,
the water.
but I don't want.
guess.
Well, I just want to insight the old lady now.
Okay, you
Because I
don't,
don't
want to
waste
the water.
insights.
No,
wanna-
insight
no.
insight doesn't get wasted. It's
know,
your
but
divine sense that gets wasted.
Oh, insight. Oh yeah, I'll roll in
Insight's free.
insight on the water and then the old lady.
Okay.
Let me open my thing. Open my thing. There we go. What is it? Insight.
Insight,
Where's that
yep.
at?
It's it's under skills. It's wisdom +4 to it.
Oh. Normal?
Yeah, normal. Insight on the water. Okay, the water's not poisoned.
Okay, now I roll an
What you can
insight
tell.
on the old lady.
I'm back.
Okay.
The old lady, however, is poisoned.
Okay, 19. What are you trying to figure out by rolling insight though?
Is she like a bad person? What are her intentions?
She just wants to sell pastries.
She's not evil. She's just bad at being a person.
Okay, so
She's just bad at being good.
you guys are doing all this, and then all of a sudden,
Branwise comes back in the restroom, looking a little paler.
and so then Maxwell remembers the letter that you all got.
Oh yeah, and I just like I reach into Dark's head and pull it out.
You can't do
Look at
that.
it.
You can't reach.
Do
can't do
that.
that.
You would have to roll sleight of hand to pickpocket his inventory.
Can I do that?
You also
real quick?
can't.
And
Sure.
if you
Can you
fail, it
reach
will
his
not
head?
end well.
You will just basically your hand will
Would I
collide with
Feel it
his
either
body.
way? I would
So,
feel it, wouldn't I?
You would, but it would be too late by the time he pulls it out and says.
If you
"Guys,
fail,
cut
try to
off his
pass
arm.
it off. If you
So-
cut off
fail,
his
try to
arm.
pass it off as a caress.
Hold on.
What?
So roll sleight of hand and Fred roll perception.
Who, me? Oh, perception? Where's that at? Why can't I never
What?
find these stupid things? What did he just...
You don't need to roll perception.
Okay,
So he
I
reached-
turn around and cut off his hand.
Why is
Really?
He really
Yeah.
wants to take advantage of your immortality, but Dark, I would like to remind you, we want to pull
No.
off a heist in an hour.
I wanna cut... Well, it's okay. We have...
All
more
So
right,
he
let's-
reaches for you and you cut off his hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
roll
right,
to
let's
hit.
not let him
No,
get it
arm.
out of his system,
Arm.
I guess.
Okay. Arm.
Just do a hand. Just do hand.
Arm.
Do I get a saving throw?
That's what would be in range.
Fine, I'll slice off whatever I could get.
Try to
What
pass
is
it
it,
off as a
strength?
caress
No. What
quickly.
What do I... Strength?
So go into your inventory and click the hollering armament melee.
Oh, yeah. Normal?
It'll put it in chat. Which
Normal?
yeah, normal. Roll to attack, not to damage. 18 to hit. Does 18 hit your armor class, Max?
Yes. Well, it's 11.
Okay. So
Yes.
roll damage.
Me?
There's a damage button. There should be a
Damage,
damage button
normal?
up there above there.
Bam.
Yeah, just normal damage.
Wait,
Oh,
What does that
wait.
mean?
13 damage.
Oh,
I
no.
think
Think
I
about
killed him.
Can I roll a saving?
Wait,
I killed him.
wait. Max reaches out to get let me have the map real quick, and then he just what?
Oh, he tried to pickpocket it. So yeah, you died. Does
Wait,
somebody want to help him up to 1
I don't
HP?
even get a saving throw.
No, you don't get a saving throw. Does somebody want to help him up to 1 HP?
I will.
Okay,
did
you
not
help
mean
him
to
up. He
kill
gets
him.
1
Defend
HP.
myself. What is this?
Okay, yeah. Also, Dark, you do have lay on hands, which heals people, but it would not make his hand connect back to his body. His hand
Okay,
is
I
now on the
wa-
ground.
I warned
Guys.
him. I warned him. Don't try to pickpocket any. Don't try
Don't
to
take my
pickpocket me
stuff.
again.
Oh my.
Guys,
You say don't take my stuff. So okay, you want to use lay on hands on him?
I
no?
guess. I
Dude,
guess.
Fred is
Okay.
like a Minecraft Iron Golem.
So do you? So you use all 5 points? It'll recharge per rest, per long rest.
I don't know if I want to use all 5 because
wanna give him,
you
like,
never know
2
what
health
could happen at
points?
the hijack.
1 health point.
I'll give him 2.
Okay, I'll use the charges for you. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
And
Fred, we really got to
Maxwell-
stop doing this. You promised the
Maxwell
bar.
gets 3 health.
You promised the barkeep that this wouldn't happen anymore.
So, your hand now
Fine, she doesn't like him anyway.
your hand will now
you-
reattach within the next. Actually, can you roll a d10 for me?
Who, me?
On it.
No, Max. Roll a
Uh,
d10. Just go down to the bottom of the chat. There should be a
Yeah, I see.
d10 little thing. Then just roll it regularly.
Oh yeah, I've got
Regular
it. Let's
D10.
roll.
Wait, what time is it in the game right now?
It's
Nine.
still morning-ish. 9. Okay, in 9 minutes your hand will reattach.
We
Oh,
have
wow.
successfully woken up.
It's morning?
So
Ugh, how
it's
do we
still
skip
morning-ish.
time?
It's almost. So hold on. It's
Alright.
almost noon. So
we need to get
you
it to
guys remember the
midnight.
letter? Hold on.
Damn,
you-
dude,
there
you
there will
cut
be
my
time.
hand off with such a force that it ruptured my kidneys.
It killed you.
Let's go to
I
our room
cut
at
off
this
his
time
hand
to
and
Knocked him out.
conspire.
It didn't kill him. It
Oh
knocked
wait,
him
can I
out.
take a short rest just before the thing?
You guys can probably take a nap or something.
Yeah,
Can
maybe
we
we can all
discuss
do that.
this?
But
Let's discuss this
right
in
now,
our room.
So right now, so what I would recommend, since you are,
We're running out of
since you're
time,
new to
bro.
this
We only have an
campaign-
hour and a half.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Since you're new to this campaign, the way this works is this is an open world map, and so you guys basically, I recommend going outside of the tavern and going around the town a bit, which won't take long. Don't worry, and there will be a thing somewhere in town that will get you further, but it shouldn't take too long for you guys to find it.
Okay.
So, do you guys leave the
Yes.
tavern? Okay, so you leave the tavern, and you see the just kind of like it's sort of like the town square.
What else would it be?
But yeah.
The town circle.
I'm glad to, boys. I'm glad to be back in the town circle again.
I love circles.
There's a little fountain. There's a couple of shop stalls set up. There's a couple of actual shops. And yeah, then it leads down. There's a road that leads down with some buildings along it to the actual dock, with ships there and everything. So, what do you guys think you should do? Do you just want to start walking somewhere?
What if we find a place that's like
We need to go
private,
somewhere to
and we
discuss
start
the.
planning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a good
Okay.
private place, boy?
There is a nearby alleyway.
Let's go to the nearby alleyway.
Do we
Okay.
want to go to?
Let's
Okay.
go to the dark alleyway.
Really?
Nothing
So,
can go bad.
you guys walk into the dark alleyway, and you hear, I said, leave me alone. And you see
What the
a
hell?
man leaning over a woman,
Oh,
like
gosh.
with her pinned up against
I-
the wall. And
I
she's
Do we know him?
frightened.
I step in.
And he tries to hush her.
No,
He tries to
no.
hush her.
I'm gonna help her this time.
No, you're not.
Who's
So
almost dead?
you step forward.
Guys, stop
I
stop
pull a
fighting.
dagger.
please.
I pull out my dagger and I'm gonna attempt to throw and see if I can land it on his head.
Yo, we
He's
don't
drunk.
even know if he did anything wrong though.
Dude.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on,
First, I say we shot him down first.
I say we grab him. I say I pick him up.
So you
I
walk
pick
over.
him up by the back of his shirt
He doesn't
What
have
is-
enough time. So
and just lift him
roll
in the air.
roll a. I don't think you need to roll a strength check really.
How tall is he?
Tall.
Dark can do
He's
everything.
short enough for you to pick him up.
Okay, cool.
So you pick him up by the scruff of his shirt
What are you doing in our
Pick him
alley,
up.
chump?
in our alley. I
Why are you on our turf, chump?
I wasn't. I mean, you.
Think
she
fast.
was. She.
He's a pervert. Kill him.
I punch him. I punch him in
Okay,
the gut
hang
and
on,
tell him to
Max.
start talking.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I wanted. I just wanted to talk to her. You know, she's a beautiful lady. She
I
runs off.
punch him in the gut and to tell him to stop lying.
Oh gosh.
Stop
Okay.
lying, she's
Punch
not
him.
beautiful. No.
Yeah, she wasn't that bad, honestly, Fred. Anyway,
honestly, kid, she's a 5 at best. You could have done a lot better.
I don't know what she
Yeah.
was. I don't know what she was doing in her alley, but anyway.
Maybe it was the girl. Grab
Maybe
her
I
boys.
was making a move, but this is a free continent, a free town. I can do what I want.
Yeah, but if you do what you want, then my dagger might end up in your head.
Please, no need to take hasty action. Please, just let me
I
go.
tell
It
him-
won't happen again.
I tell him I've been
Let's-
craving murder recently.
Let's. Okay,
You
let's
mean
take
it, or
him.
Are you just intimidating him?
No, I'm just
Ah.
intimidating him. I'm
Okay,
not
roll
actually-
intimidation then.
Ugh, I need to leave my character's profile open.
I think you might have access to a hotkey. I'm
Intimidation. Bam. Normal or advantage because I'm so big.
Not sure. Oh, normal.
Boring. What?
Oh, is that a 1?
Oh no.
No, it's 7.
That's a 1. Yeah. So
He doesn't believe he's gonna get murdered.
you wouldn't kill me.
Can I try to
Can I,
Not
can
in
I
our
roll-
alley.
Can I roll a
No, I tell
persuasion
him-
to
I tell
persuade
him,
that.
No, I said I won't, but Max might.
And I pinned my dagger against his back, not piercing the skin, but the point
What?
is just there to know.
His back,
I'm-
he's hovering
I'm-
midair because he's being pulled up by the
Yeah.
scruff of his
Okay,
shirt.
Well, then I
new
put it in his
intimidation.
butt then.
Let's try to intimidate him again, Ty. Can
Why do
we?
you always say stuff like that when we have water in our mouths?
Well, actually, hold on. So, actually, wait. You actually could probably have roll another intimidation check because I'll say you can do it with advantage since everybody's here, kind of just threatening him.
Yes. 14. 19.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can see his pants wet a little, and
yeah.
Just a few drips.
please don't film me.
You just
Just
feel
leave
liquid.
me
I just feel
alone.
liquid on my feet.
Yeah, but you know what,
That
Fred?
loser has soiled himself.
You know what? It would be so messy if we killed him in our alley, and then we'd have to clean it up. Then we couldn't conspire in it for a while. I guess let's just shake him down. I guess we'll let him
Okay,
off
I
this
just-
time.
Okay, fine. But can I
Check
at
his
least
pockets.
injure him?
Let's run his
Can I,
pockets, I guess.
Can I frisk his pockets for jewelry or gold?
Can I cut
Sure, I
off one of
guess-
his fingers so then
No.
he'll remember this?
But you're getting off.
Alright, do I,
You're getting
um,
off easy, buddy.
Bro,
I know,
he's
cut
gonna
off
be
one
like
of his
John
ears
Wick.
then.
You scar his wrist a bit. You like give him a scar on his wrist.
Oh, I just
Do
grab
I,
his wrist
um,
really hard. I twist his
and
arm
squeeze it.
backwards.
You squeeze his
Do I,
wrist.
I squish his wrist.
What-
His wrist.
Do I roll
His
to,
wrist. Squeeze his wrist.
Wait, are we scarring him?
Yeah, dark wrist.
Remember us.
You want
Do I
to roll
roll
sleight of
to,
hand if you're trying to take his stuff. Well, actually, no. You guys are practically mugging him. Just take his stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll roll anyways. See how what a
Can I take his jacket? Because it's a really
Yay!
nice jacket.
Can I say something to him?
His jacket is not nice, actually. His jacket is really
Oh.
torn up. He looks like a pervert.
We can
I
sell this
rolled
for maybe.
25. What do I get?
Yeah, you get, you find 20 gold on him.
Oh, he got it. He rolled a
Can
20.
I play him a
no.
song?
Ah,
You
score.
rolled a 17, actually, I think.
Fine. Here, I hold him
So,
up and turn him towards Crag, and I say, "Sing him a
Okay.
lesson."
Hold on, actually,
Sing him a
hold
lesson.
on. Hold on.
Darkness. No.
Hold on. He, actually, roll strength saving throw.
Who, me?
Fred, yeah. Roll a strength saving throw.
Normal.
Yeah, normal. I don't know how good you are at these things. Yeah, okay, so he struggles out of your grasp finally. And runs off.
Before he
Yeah,
runs
you
off,
better
can I?
run.
Dripping
Before he
in
runs
sweat.
off, before he runs off, I grab him around the shoulders and I'm like, "Remember us by that scar. We're the rich guzzlers. That's what we call ourselves." And then I just slap him on the back and I send him off, even though we don't have a team name.
You
He
spank
faints
his butt and say, "Now
mid-slap
run,
and
boy,
trips.
run, boy."
What?
He stumbles
Okay.
and runs off.
I don't think we'll be seeing him anymore.
Now let's conspire.
At least not in our alley. Yes.
So, what are you guys?
It's about that
going
time
to
of
do?
day.
Our alley.
What are you guys gonna talk about?
Um,
And how is this gonna work? Like, are you guys just gonna like conspire and I give you extra?
look, this is
information
our
after you
alley
conspire?
right here. You see where I am? Where I'm pinging?
Let's go over the data at least.
That's not your alley. That's
Figure
not what
out-
the town looks like.
Let's put together a picture of what we want to do.
So,
Okay.
I
This is our
scrolled
alley.
back up to the messages.
yeah, you can.
So, Fred, you
I
wanna
say
take
we
him out?
hijack. I say we hijack the thing, and because my character's, can my character blend into the like night sky? Because it's
he
black.
can, but he can't. Remember, he cannot fly right now, due to
I know.
forgetting.
He can hover
But he
though.
can. He can hover, yeah.
Now that I am fully sober and can actually think straight, I, for one, agree
Only because I killed you.
with Fred's shut up with Fred's plan. But what if we are the guards of the caravan?
Yeah.
We can't
Use your
just
words.
sneak into a high guarded caravan and pretend to be the guards, unless we
That's
took
right.
two
I mean,
out.
That's why
Hang on.
two of us are going in disguised as a caravan guards. It's super easy to steal someone's identity these days.
How are you going to get uniforms?
And
We're
there's
gonna,
no
um,
identities back then.
Which is, I'm
What
just,
if-
I'm just marking this as thoughts. Since you guys are plotting, I'm adding like helpful thoughts.
We're gonna,
What if we could- What if we
French
could get at
fry
least
to,
one guy in there?
What if we just kill the driver and take over the vehicle?
Fine, we'll go with Fred's plan.
What if we don't do stealthy? What if we just take it and go?
Remember, there are going to be a ton of armed escorts escorting this
We
thing.
can't brute force our way out of this one, boys. Okay,
And,
what if we
a
can
little
get...
side note,
Can we sing
so
our way
Arundale-
out of it?
Can
Oh,
I
no.
do
Shut
a thing,
up.
please?
real quickly, Arundale is known for its magic, so you're bound to know that some of the escorts will have magic.
Uh-oh.
which is why
Max.
it would be easier to sneak our way in.
To
Okay.
Max's idea, I have a way we might be able to get one guy in disguise.
Reasonably.
We might have but one friend on our side here, one insider. And if we can find him, perhaps we could swap places with him.
Or
Yeah,
just get him to
good
do
point.
something for us himself.
I like what you're thinking.
I feel like
Are
because
you-
he gave us the letter, he wants us to meet him somewhere, though.
I'm asking for
Like,
I'm
help
asking, who are you talking about? Are you talking about
The guy who gave
The
us
guy
the
who
letter.
gave us the letter. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So upon trying to remember this guy, you guys do not really. Only a cloak is all.
What
you
did he look
remember.
like?
He was a
I don't
cloaked
remember.
man.
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We find the person.
Was he a male or female? Wait.
From the looks of it, male.
Okay.
You
good
never know
start.
anymore these days.
Yeah, not in this day and age.
All the magic nowadays.
Way back in whatever
They
year we're
usually
in.
go by
600
the eyes
BC.
and dias.
Did he have a beard? Did he have hair?
You guys
Come on,
could
give
not
us
see his face at all.
We gotta have something.
How tall was
Anyone? That's what it-
he was around average human height.
Anywhere between 5 to 7 feet.
How
Was
wide
his
he?
frame humanoid or monster?
Are you asking me? Or are you asking as Max?
Mix
for
of
the
the two.
I
Maybe.
don't know anymore.
He was humanoid. You guys would know he's humanoid. You couldn't see his face, and he was in a cloak. Average human size.
So what we have is basic human male to go on.
Every dude. So
Okay.
as you guys are
Well-
plotting, the hours sort of whittle away.
We'll sum it up after we're done plotting, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we just need to do it stealthily.
Could we swap
Thank
places
you.
with a guard?
I think we need to swap places with the driver.
Here's my plan. I like where Fred's thinking. We replace the driver with one of our men, and then the rest of the team creates a distraction, allowing the person driving the car to make a detour, and then we safely and stealthily take all of their belongings.
Or, hear me out, we go to the black market and buy explosives,
Hey,
explode the
wait a
other
minute.
two, and easily take over.
Guys,
Also
can
take note.
I can only give so many kidneys to the black market.
I know.
if there's a lock on the transport, I could get through there.
All in favor. I like my idea.
But the
best.
problem is, I think there's so
Also,
much in there that
what
we
if-
couldn't steal it. We
From
need to
the
take the
letter-
Yeah.
whole transport.
From
That's
the
why
letter, you would
caravan
have
works.
Well,
from the letter you would have gathered that the transport is going to be accounted for in multiple ledgers. So if it goes missing or some of the gold is missing when it's delivered, any incidents that happen during the time will be reported.
Okay, but they'll never know it was us if we do it
There's gotta-
stealthily.
Exactly.
Do we know what kind of vehicle it is?
We acquire.
You would know
our
it would
own-
be a
What kind of
wagon
vessel?
transporting it, but
we
you
acquire our
also
own wagon, and then put it back after the whole fiasco's over, like a Trojan horse.
know this is being taken to the docks.
So that way, we make our way with the money,
wait, which dock?
and no one's any wiser
The
until they
docks
start
at Port
talking.
Duchess?
The docks at Port Duchess, yeah.
Is the
What if-
ship that it's going? It's the stuff. The treasure's being delivered to there already.
You would not know.
Guys, I'm just saying.
Also-
that idea sounds pretty good.
I think we
Is
just
there
have
a-
to do it stealthily, take the driver, and like Max
What if
said,
there's
we
a
need to
way
do
we
it Max said.
slowly? What
I
if there's a way
agree.
we slowly drain out the treasure?
Hey, actually,
So
no.
what
if we
Wait,
tie a
wait.
giant
What
pack?
if we delay? What if we delay the escort? And so
Oh?
we delay the escort and we wait till the ship comes to port, or we try to figure out which ship it is while we delay the escort, and then we commandeer the ship when the escort's coming. And
There'd
then
be way more guards on the ship than there would be on the escorts, because all the guards on the escorts would be in one spot.
It's much easier causing a distraction and then leaving in the heat.
Wait,
Yeah, if there's like, say there's 3 escorts, like we could
I
just steal
want-
one of the escorts and be fine.
I want
Instead of stealing the
Maxwell
whole ship.
to aid your
Oh.
plotting. I want Maxwell to roll a history check.
Oh,
because of his.
Hold on, I'm getting flashbacks. Hold on, guys, I'm getting flashbacks to my high school history class.
Oh no, what's happening to the screen? Why are we getting a flashback bubble thing?
Why do I hear the whole? Why do I hear the whole tone scale?
Where's my history thing again?
It's
What's happening?
It's just under all the skills.
There's like
Got it.
this
Like
homeless.
Hand and stuff.
There's like this homeless harpist in
normal?
our alley just playing the whole tone scale aggressively.
Please.
We turn over, we see the homeless guy, and we're like, "Hey, stop that!"
Please give me a good roll.
No, keep it going. He's getting a flashback.
Oh, wait, that's bad.
6.
Try again.
It probably
go
would be
again?
a try again. You do briefly.
Homeless person,
the
start
name,
playing the music again.
the name Commander Creed sounds familiar to you. The
Commander
person that
Creed.
the letter was addressed to. The name was familiar to you.
Okay.
I think his name might be Creed. He might be a commander or something.
Well, no shit. Sorry.
Okay, Fred.
We're onto something.
Fred, maybe just let us do the talking.
So, do you guys have a plan?
I have an idea, and Fred agrees with me on this one.
I agree with Max. I think we have
We replace the driver of the convoy, and then the rest of the team creates a distraction, causing chaos and allowing the driver to switch out wagons. And then we'll run away, take the stolen treasure while they carry the dummy wagon back to the docks.
Filled it full of rocks.
Exactly, yes.
Fill it full
Now-
of dummies. How are we gonna get so many dummies?
We just have to.
Well, we
hire
could
a
put some of
cart.
us. We could put some of our guys in there.
Hear me out. We get Santa Claus.
Santa?
No.
Does he exist in this world?
You guys wouldn't know.
That's what I think.
Why are we off
Um,
topic so bad?
So anyway,
Ty, what do we
it
know
is
about what's
now-
going to happen so far?
So you know it's going to be delivered by wagon to the docks.
At
Which
docks?
The docks at Port Duchess. There's only one pair of docks because it's.
So a ship is arriving to give things to a caravan, which will take it to the king.
You don't know if a ship is arriving or already
Or
there,
wait.
and you don't know which ship.
I say we
Is
do a
there-
little recon real quick.
Does the
So-
We could
Real
find that
quickly.
out.
Real quickly.
But
What
then
if Craig does a recon since he's so small nobody would notice? And
It
he can
is
So
fly.
it's all-
afternoon right now, and also I don't
Oh.
think you guys would need to sneak around the docks. It's really busy. So you guys
is it
could
on
probably
the
just-
ship?
You would. This is all. I just told you all you know. So
So we don't know if it's on the ship.
we need
We
to
de-
find
it's-
and
we
work
need
at a
more
point
info.
where we intercept the wagon.
Okay, we need
to
more
intercept the
info.
wagon. Can we get more info?
Well, they
Well, I mean, two of us can fly, so maybe we should. Is there anything we know about what the ship would be like?
So it's
would it have any
coming-
blue coats on it?
it's coming from Arundel.
Arundel? Yeah.
Arundel. So
Yeah.
it's coming from Arundel to Port Duchess.
To the
so we meet them in
ships.
the middle.
That would be ideal, but I don't know what like. Ty, is there only one path they could take ideally, or there's got to be like
you
multiple
don't know
ways
which
they could get there?
paths they
Yeah.
they would take. There are multiple paths to Port Duchess from Arundel.
I don't think we could meet them in the middle
A couple multiple a couple
Well, then-
multiple entrances. The only
well,
point
then
you
we just
would
follow
you're
them.
sure of where they are. The only point you'd be sure of where they'd be is at the docks or going through town to the docks.
I have a question. Would it do us any good to figure out which ship it is?
I will not answer that.
What do you guys think?
Yes.
Could we use that info?
I was thinking that we could just wait at Arundel and then follow the transport.
Arundel is like
Yeah.
a 50-mile venture.
We don't have time for that either.
It's
I think we
yeah,
have
it's
to
now
s-
the afternoon for you guys.
Is it arriving soon? We know that. But so
all
I
of a
think the best
sudden-
bet is to cut it off here.
Everybody stop. And you notice at the end of the alley, sort of trying to be hidden, but accidentally
Why?
slipped into too much light, the hooded figure you guys saw.
I throw a
Accompanied
disc
by-
at his head and cut it off.
Accompanied
Okay, wait.
accompanied by 7 other hooded figures.
We're cooked.
All right.
And they you notice them, and they take off. What do you do?
After them.
I run. We try to run and catch at least one of them.
So you try to run after them.
Do we get them?
Who's
We
the
need to catch
fastest
at
out of the-
least
out
one.
of the,
Okay,
out of
so
the entire group?
I'm gonna
you're all
fly.
chasing. You're gonna fly. Okay, I didn't actually think about that.
Right.
Anyway,
Bite their ankles.
so Ben has the fastest fly speed of all of you here, or Brand does, and so you guys are. We're in a chase scene. So what I need you to actually do.
I feel like being 9 foot tall with lengthy legs would make me really fast, but it doesn't.
No,
A
can
normal
offer, but
person can
anyway.
outrun me.
So I want you all to roll initiative, which I'm
On
pretty
initiative?
sure. Initiative is where is that? Oh yeah, initiative is
INT.
the number on the left, next to your fly speed and walk speed or whatever speed you have.
Oh, I see
It'll
it.
say like +1 or
I'm
something.
gonna roll normal.
So roll normal initiative.
Both
This is
me
chase
and
initiative.
There's
Everybody
no
roll.
combat encounter.
Where's initiative?
Why do I keep getting bad rolls?
There's no combat encounter, but this is for me to just kind of keep track of
Oh,
the order of
I have
things.
a
It won't
plus
let me
2 to
roll
initiative.
because there is none.
I got a 4.
Oh wait, I can't roll.
When I
just
try to
click
roll,
it.
it says there's no combat encounter in your current viewed scene.
Yeah, there is no combat encounter.
Wait, you rolled an intelligence ability check. What? I said roll initiative.
Oh,
I can't roll
I thought
initiative
it-
because
Wonder you
I
He
have
does
to
not
be
have
in combat.
initiative to roll
Intelligence.
initiative.
where's initiative?
Okay, just roll plus whatever your initiative is. So just
Plus one? How
down
do we
in
do
the
that?
thing, click with the d20 and then there's a plus and it'll say 0. You can click plus until that number goes.
What?
down.
What are you
So
on
down
about?
in the chat, you can roll a d20 and you can just
Oh,
add
I see.
to it.
I
Not with
You
just
the,
did that really wrong.
you just rolled a d12,
Here,
but
I did it.
uh,
Oh no!
Do I roll 2 d20s?
roll 1d20 with your plus to it, whatever it is.
Oh,
I roll.
Hey!
There we are.
I don't know my Oh, plus 4. So I rolled a 21.
why was
got
there
a
4
seven.
fours?
Okay, so yeah, let me write this
I
down
got a
real quick.
19.
Ben's the only one that could catch up.
Wait, so hold on. What is the what are your numbers again?
21.
Oh. 5.
7.
21, 7. What is Brand's?
17.
Brains is a 17. Okay. 17, 7, 5. And then I'm just gonna go red. Let me mark this down real quick. Red. Red, Bellator, Ran, and Max. Okay, so this does not. This kind of determines the order of how quickly you end up getting up against them. But oh shoot!
Yo,
hold
can
on.
you play music again instead of ambience?
Yes, sorry about the ambience. I forgot. I'm just writing this down. Let me. Where's my?
Imagine hearing music.
Chase
mad.
music. Heavy metal
Um,
chase music.
Actually, I know.
The
I know
Doom
some.
music.
I know some. I know some. Where is brutal?
Do-do-do-do.
Mick Gordon starts playing.
Such a
No.
shitty song.
Shoot. Where is it?
I fly after them like, oh, George.
No.
Oh,
No.
George.
Dude, where did I put it? It's the best track in here. Oh, I hate this. Oh, it's an F.
Hey, we don't need to.
I hear that.
Oh, it might just be too quiet on your end then.
Get back here!
I don't hear it.
Okay.
I hear
So
it.
hold on, real quickly. I need to.
Why don't I get to hear it? Oh, there we go.
Shoot.
Sounds like
Hold on,
Sherlock
to-
Holmes. I think I said that last time I heard the song.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna roll this real quick. Okay,
Does-
don't mind that. Right. All right. So you guys start chase, and they instantly duck into an alleyway after crossing the marketplace, and you chase right behind them.
Am
Can
I
I throw a
above them?
disc cutting off one of their legs?
You can make a ranged attack while you're running, but it'll be with disadvantage because they're moving and
Okay,
you're moving.
well I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you do the ranged, not the melee.
I know. Where is this? Ranged. Disadvantage. Oh.
Let me check. I think
That's
that was
good.
advantage. No,
No,
maybe
it was
not. Okay.
disadvantage. I got a 15
Okay.
and a 17.
You have an 18.
So you're trying to hit just one near you?
The closest one. I want to hit his foot, hopefully chopping it off so he falls.
But then we couldn't use him
Okay.
for the highest.
We still
Wait,
could.
hold up.
Cause then I'd heal him, and then we just like keep him contained, you know?
Oh,
Wait, what?
okay.
There we go.
We just need to
that-
grab him.
Let me see. You're aiming for the leg? Wait, did you say you're aiming specifically for the leg?
Foot or leg, yeah.
Oh,
Anything that'll slow him down, really.
okay. That's gonna... Yeah, so that's actually gonna be with double disadvantage because to hit
What?
a specific body part, you have to roll, yeah, with extra disadvantage.
How do I do that?
So
Or should
basically,
you roll one more time?
Roll one more
Just
time. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna delete those from the chat. That's annoying.
Seriously? 8? Oh wait, 8 is actually kind of fine.
Okay. Let me delete these from the chat so they're not taking up space.
He did get a good roll last
okay.
time though, so
That does not hit though.
What?
That does
This
not
is
hit.
rigged.
One of your rings misses. You are down to 3 rings.
Okay.
Can I
you-
take Can I take my dagger and attempt to throw it?
Yes. Well,
Throw it
let's
at the
see.
leg.
Can I throw a thistle?
Actually, Max, you should have gone first, really. But yeah, you can roll to do a ranged attack with your dagger, which I think is just roll to hit.
Why can't I just pick up my disc again? That doesn't make
Okay,
sense.
what do I
It disappears once it gets flung.
Well, these
after
things
it
stuck.
hits something.
What do I
They're
grab?
Super damagey though.
What do I roll for?
So if you go to your inventory, you should be able to click on the dagger.
Dagger, simple melee action. Here we go.
Yep.
Configure
and you roll
roll.
to attack.
Disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it just. Oh. Let me, yeah. Yeah, it went in chat.
And...
Okay, 16 does.
Doesn't
hit.
he have double disadvantage though?
No, because he's not aiming for a specific part.
Oh.
Okay,
Imagine.
so
Pray to God it
yeah,
hits.
roll damage. It hits.
Damage? Okay. Yes.
As long as it'll
Oh.
stop him, I can heal him after we grab him.
Roll for damage. What do I roll?
There should be a damage option under the dagger that you clicked up in chat.
Wait. Quantity charges. What? I'm confused.
If you look in chat, there should be. It should show your dagger up there, right above your roll, and there should be an attack or damage button. Is there?
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry. And go in the
Oh
game
my
chat.
gosh.
So if you go to the
Okay.
game chat, is there an attack and damage button under the dagger description, the second message?
Yes.
Okay, click the damage button then.
Normal.
Yeah, just normal damage.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. We don't want to kill him though.
It hits him in the back. He flinches. He keeps running.
What?
What? That is some beefy boy.
That's crap.
we have
It's
to
not
catch him
crap.
though at this point,
Fine, I throw
So-
another disc.
unless they're
At
under
least-
some.
Hold on. You
least
can't throw
tell-
another disc. You
at
used your
least tell us
turn,
it slows
and I
down.
accidentally gave you your turn early. So, Bran, Bellator, do you want to do anything?
I want. What does
Am I
Vicious
above them?
Mockery Do again? Wait.
Hold on. Actually, Bran is above you. Bran, what do you want to do first?
I'm just above them. I don't think
Oh,
they can
you
run
are-
faster than I can fly.
Why can't you just
Yeah,
like
but they're
why-
ducking
just
between
grab one of them?
rooftops and
Try to
stuff.
grab one.
I
They're
want to
ducking
try to
between
communicate with
rooftops and
them.
stuff.
No, we
don't
need
think
one
you
to
could.
interrogate.
You are a little ahead of them, but they are fast.
Well, doesn't having a dagger in the back at least slow the person I hit down?
No.
That's stupid.
What
If you got hit in the
hell?
back with a dagger, you'd slow down. Let's be real.
You don't know who these people are.
Well, anybody
is-
would do that.
You wouldn't. Anyway, Bran, what do
I
you want to
probably
do? Do you
would.
want to just keep chasing? You want to try something?
I want to
you
try to
hinting that there's
convince them
Celestials?
to chill out, which is
Chill
going to
out?
be harder now that one of their guys is stabbed.
Just grab one, Ben. You're the only one that could actually
You want me to
grab
grab
one.
one?
Yes.
They're in a tight alley right now. You wouldn't be able to fly down and grab one and fly back out.
Well, I can at least shout down at them if I'm low
You
enough.
at least try to like tackle one.
Okay, do you try to tackle one? What do you do?
Tackle one.
There's 8 of them.
Tackle the one with the dagger in his back. And push the dagger further in.
Bro.
I don't think he's affected by it, but also, I want to go ahead of them and, like, stop them at the other end of the alley.
You want to get ahead of them. So you
Yeah.
would just keep flying. Okay.
Yeah, and then when
you would slowly
meet them
pull
at
ahead.
the other end.
How
So then finally, Bellator,
how
you
far,
wanted
how
to.
far away from me are they?
They are maybe around 20 feet away.
Okay.
This is a long chase for 2
I
feet.
do a sleep spell.
Sleep? Do you have sleep?
I do have sleep.
You have a sleep spell. 90 feet. Yeah, 20-foot sphere. How many spell slots do you have? I forget. I don't know where to check that actually. This is the one
Yeah,
thing
if you
I
could
never-
get one asleep, that would actually carry this game.
Your
Try to-
spells
try to,
should be prepared, by the way.
Aim at the one I stabbed in the back.
Hold on, I don't know why your spells.
Oh,
aren't
but then I'd
prepared.
have to waste the heal on him. You know what I'm saying? We could just like
That's fair.
Okay,
grab another one.
so, you want to try sleep?
I want to try to sleep.
Okay, you're gonna do that to the one nearest you, which would be the one at the back.
With
Also, the one with the
in his back.
dagger is not at the far back. They're kind
That
of
doesn't make
weaving-
sense.
They're kind of weaving between each other.
Okay, could I? So, are they all close to each other?
They're all sort of close to each other. Yeah, they're running though, so
If it's a 20-foot sphere, then that would get
you
all.
would probably have to.
You
yeah,
could get
So, okay,
a
I'll
lot
get
of
the
yeah.
back one then, because that'll be the easiest, right?
probably the easiest to get and guarantee, maybe.
Yeah, and then that if that's 20
So-
foot sphere, so 5d8, is that right?
So yeah.
Hurry up and do something, guys.
Ready?
We
So
need to get these guys before the end of the session.
I'm gonna
yeah, we
roll.
do need to spice things up real fast. 5d8, 18 hit
Yeah,
points.
That is a
Oh,
lot of
wait.
dice.
So hold on. Wait, so 18 hit points is up to the level that you can sleep them at?
Uh,
Uh,
God.
Uh-oh.
s- the lowest one is on 23.
wait,
So you try to cast sleep, but it doesn't work.
Gosh dang it. Is it my turn again?
it just drowses.
So that would make it their turn. They're gonna toss ball bearings behind them.
What? Why did they get a turn?
You guys got a turn.
Well,
They're
but
people
not
too.
like us.
But they not like us. They not
I was
So-
thinking of that too.
Anyway,
By the way,
they throw
forced
ball bearings.
stargazing is playing
so
free.
really
do
the
you
only
roll
one who has to roll against the ball bearings is Max because the rest of you are hovering or flying.
Oh, come on.
So roll a it would be a dexterity saving throw while you're
Oh,
running
so this
or
doesn't
jump.
even affect me. I'm gonna
No,
hit the
no,
one.
I'm
I'm gonna hit
fine.
him with
My
a disc when it's
dexterity-
my turn.
Unless they get a natural one, my dexterity is +6. Disadvantage or advantage?
Just regular. Dang, natural
Oh.
20. You actually
Nat 20!
slide on them. You actually slide on them a bit and pull a bit ahead.
What if he picks one up and throws it at the guy?
Oh, with
It doesn't
style.
hurt him, but so yeah, you slide up forward a bit and you gain some
Okay.
distance between them.
He starts skating on him.
So they're running towards the docks. You can tell from the direction they're running in
Ooh.
this alley.
Okay, I throw a disc at one. I'm gonna throw a disc at one.
So
They throw-
are you
I
wait.
simply do a
Hold on, let me
Sonic
check.
Adventure 2
Yes,
rail
I'm-
grind.
Oh
no,
no,
you're
because
not. Max is at the top. So Max,
come
what do you want
on.
to do? You're closest now, other than Bran, who's up top.
Well,
What's
I want to
that
be
word
in,
I can use?
at the other end of the alley
Actually, wait, no.
to meet them.
That's
Which-
right. They all take dash actions and pull ahead by
Can I
30 more feet.
can I grab the ball bearing they dropped and throw it back at them?
You have ball bearings, but I don't think you could because you would have to try to basically grab a handful of ball bearings and throw it in front of them, over them. And it's a group of 8 people in a crowded alleyway.
Yeah, is there anything I can hit that would cause like natural disaster?
what even
Or
is a
not-
ball bearing?
It's like a tiny metal ball that you can slip on, like marbles.
Oh.
Is there anything I can hit that can cause an accident? That way I can
Let's
slow them
see.
down. or make them
There
stop?
is a hanging tarp that you guys are running, that they're about to run under.
All right, I'm gonna throw the ball bearings to try to hit it at a certain angle. so
You're
the
gonna
tarp-
throw a ball bearing?
Oh, actually, well, because I lost my dagger. It's still in the guy's back.
I mean, you've got 2 daggers. but you
All
would
right,
lose the other one.
I'll throw a dagger then.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'll
throw
throw
your
it at
last
the
dagger
tarp.
Yes.
at the
Hit
at
the
tarp.
tarp.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I'm,
so-
yeah, I'm
Oh,
throwing it
okay.
at the tarp.
You don't need to roll to hit. You would roll. That would be performance with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I got
shoot!
a plus.
I
I have a
misunderestimated.
+8 in performance.
Oh shoot!
What was it?
Try
He
me.
has a +8.
Oh.
It's a 17.
Oh.
It slows
That's
them
kinda
down, but it slows some of them in the back down a bit. But seeing as they're ahead of you, you gain around 30-ish feet of distance. But there's still like a 20-foot gap between you guys.
Great, I
Okay.
wasted another dagger for
When's
nothing.
it my turn, Ty? Whose turn
And you
is it?
also would pick up your dagger running by, so you keep it.
Lucky.
So.
Let me know if I
it
can cut
is-
them off at any point.
It is now Bran's turn. They're ahead of you right now because they took dash actions. The only thing that closed the distance was the tarp, so I guess you would be right above them.
I feel like if I could cut them off, that would be good.
Okay, so you're gonna
Um,
keep trying to go ahead of them.
Yeah, it's
You
got to
would
work
probably be ahead of
eventually.
them by
I have
next
wings.
turn.
Yeah, and then we'll see where
So-
that gets me.
Okay, so the sun is nearing sunset by now. It is Bellator's turn. He rolled a 5 on initiative, Dark. I'm sorry.
All right.
Really?
One sec. What's the current situation right now? So they're running still?
They're 20 feet ahead of you guys, and you're still chasing them, and they're about at the docks.
Okay.
Greg, you need to put them to sleep.
What if I
They
set
They
on
can't
fire
be
on
with
Burn 'em to
fairy
death?
fire.
fairy fire?
Okay. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Uh,
Oh wait, that wouldn't damage them. Well, that could-
objects affected creatures. It would just make them glow.
Okay, maybe not that. What does vicious mockery do again?
Vicious mockery is like you yell. If you roll successfully, you yell something mean, and it damages them.
What?
Oh right, yeah.
Because
Okay.
nothing hurts more than psychological torture.
So what are you gonna do?
I kind of want to. So what's the damage on the people right now?
They're all full health except for one that has a dagger in his back.
Okay.
You don't know their exact health, unless you make a medicine check as your action.
And they're about to hit the dock, right?
You're about to get to the dock in like the next 2 turns.
Can I run sleep again?
You could, but you'd have to roll pretty high for the 5s.
If we're about to
For
get
the
to the dock, I
5d8s.
feel like it's gonna be
It's gonna be needed.
a game.
Okay.
Anyway,
So you're gonna do
I'm gonna do sleep again.
try sleep again.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
And usually if you use sleep and you roll and it can't be applied, it just uses a spell slot. But I'm being nice. I'd say if you roll sleep and figure out like you can't cast it on them, you'd probably not use a spell slot. That's kind of just how it would work, I figure.
Oh yeah.
So I'm bending the rules because this is my game.
It's fine. All right, ready?
Yep, 5d8.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Sleepy time.
Ooh, there's a lot
Play
of
them a
rolls.
lullaby.
No.
That's worse. Okay,
Oh.
it doesn't work. And I think it's now Fred's turn.
Yay, now I'm gonna
Fell
cut off
asleep.
their
Oh, never
leg.
mind. If you're aiming for the leg again, it'll be with double disadvantage.
Fine. I'm just gonna throw a disc at him.
Just at him. Okay, so with disadvantage, throw a disc, and you'll be down to
Alright. Cool. Wait, do I rest to get them back?
no, you can use a bonus action to summon one, or you can use your action to it instead of attacking.
Oh, no.
8 does not hit.
Oh, I hate
no.
this stupid game.
Why so small? So, yeah, that does not hit. And then the thieves, they're not thieves. I don't know why I call them thieves. The hooded figures.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
So because they're hooded, we want to kill them. This seems kind of messed up, guys.
so you run. They run forward. next turn they will be at the docks. So top of the round. Let's see. It is. I think it's Max's turn. It's Max's turn.
All right. What do I have? I'm gonna try to throw my dagger again to hit something. What is there around?
There doesn't seem to be any environmental hazards that could be triggered by a dagger.
Can I? I'm the closest one to them, right?
Yeah, you're a bit ahead.
Can I
the others.
roll for acrobatics and try to pounce on one of them?
Ooh.
Let's see. You would have to. Let's see. What would that be? I would say you could use your action to close the gap, but then you would have to. I'll say that works. Yeah.
I have a +6 in acrobatics. Okay.
So roll.
Oh.
Roll with disadvantage since you're trying to pounce on one while you both are running and they're fast. Ooh.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Actually, let me see what they would roll against that, just to see if you actually do tackle them.
They also have disadvantage.
They would have advantage because they're running away.
Oh, this is unfair.
They're running away.
Oh, that's.
Okay.
Huh.
Yep.
I think hooded figure.
Yeah. So they
Guys, I think hooded figure is using hacks.
they dodge.
I'm reporting him.
Start b-hopping.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna hit with the vac bam.
So it is now Brand's turn. You are a bit ahead of them, but they're pulling ahead slowly.
Okay, they're running to somewhere.
Yeah, they're running towards the docks. Dark, please.
I want to
Report
refining
again.
my plan a little. I'm deciding if I should try to cut them off now, or if I actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wait to see where they're going. Do you think I could
Okay.
like see where they're beelining
Yeah.
Do
towards?
you think
and
you
then
could
beat
try
them
to
to
cut
it?
ahead of them, Ben, and make an
Yeah.
environmental hazard?
Like if they're going towards a certain ship, then I'll just
Like something
kind of...
they could trip on?
Okay.
You want me to spot things?
Yeah, can you try to make them trip? Like drop something? Does he have anything he could do with that?
I have a bow.
He does have a bow, and he's in the
Shoot
air.
one in the head.
That would be with double disadvantage if he tried to shoot one in the head.
That would, in the air, that would be hard.
It would just still be double disadvantage.
Is that all he has in his inventory?
We need to quicken this, guys.
Okay, I'm going to wait to. I'm going to see where they're running towards, and then I'm going
Maybe you
to.
should make the chase scenes 30
I'm
minutes.
going to try to beat them to it.
Well, you guys take time to think. So you're gonna try to beat them to the exit of the
Yeah.
alleyway? Okay.
Mhm. So I guess just
you
think
will
about your
push
move
with
ahead of
your
time,
action,
guys.
Basically.
Yeah.
And
I'm just going to use this time
it
to
is
gain
now,
speed.
Yeah, it's now Bellator's turn.
All right. Okay. Should I?
Are you gonna
Are
try
you gonna cast
again?
sleep again?
Should I or should I do something? Should I try to deal
Third
damage?
time's
You
the
should
charm.
Sleep's the only thing we have, so I feel like it's our best bet to
That's
catch one.
just the best. That's the best bet. All right.
It is. Like, me hitting them with a disc would be bad, but...
All right, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's gamble it again.
He's
You're
just
doing a little
constantly behind the hooded figures, valiantly singing a lullaby.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, little.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
The only person it's working on is Max. He slowly becomes more and more
No.
drowsy as he's running.
Okay. So are you gonna roll
Okay.
5d8?
5d8. Roll. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
You can affect one with this.
Yes!
The
We
the
only
person
need
who has the
one.
dagger. I want my dagger.
Actually,
back.
let me
Please
see.
put the one with the dagger
Let me
in
see the
his back.
spell. Hold on.
I
Let me see.
want my knife back.
Oh, yeah.
Starting with a creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious till the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Okay. So he falls unconscious,
Grab
and
it.
the rest actually stop and turn around and draw their swords.
Now can I jump behind them and flank them?
You could
yes, flank.
Okay.
Would
They
flank have
run over
advantage
to
on
their fallen.
attacks,
They
by the
run.
way?
Oh, they run over to their fallen comrade. If you hit somebody in the back, maybe we'll see. Depends. But yeah, they rush over to their fallen comrade, and they're kind of drawn swords around him.
Oh, this is bad. Well,
Leave him alone.
I pull out my
Says
melee
we need
disc.
one.
We don't want any trouble.
No, like he doesn't, but I do.
Can I try to persuade
I-
him to tell him what he's doing here? Can I roll a persuasion?
Sure.
Where was that? Oh my gosh, that's perception.
Its persuasion is 2 under perception. You're proficient in it.
I have
Oh,
one of my
there's-
swords out, by the way.
What, normal? Or
Yeah, normal.
disadvantage? Okay.
Normal. You've had enough disadvantage for now.
Yes.
22. So you try to persuade him to tell you why he was watching you?
Why? Yeah, I try to persuade him to tell him why
Okay,
he was.
so what do
watching
you
us,
say to
or
him?
what he's doing here? I
What do
say
you
we
say
don't
to
want any trouble. We're just wondering what you're doing here.
Well, if you didn't want any trouble, you shouldn't have thrown a knife into the back of my comrade.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Actually,
well.
that was.
I
me.
didn't
That was
throw the
me.
knife.
I want the
And
credit. That
technically,
was
we
my
are
knife.
supposed to tell you, but that was sort of up to us until now.
Well,
Docs.
Fred can heal.
Doc 7. That's the one you want.
Docs. Doc 7.
Who are you
Can we
guys?
go?
Can I have my knife back?
Fred should heal. Fred should heal him
Takes it out of
first.
his friend's back and tosses it back to
Can I have my
Thank
knife
you.
back?
Wait,
Now leave
You
us
guys
be.
tossed-
And a smoke cloud appears, and they disappear.
Why didn't they do
I
that 20 minutes ago if they could do it that easily?
Shush.
The more you know.
Stop ruining my storytelling. So, it is now pretty much dusk. The sun is setting.
Dock 7?
like-
I say we go to Dock 7.
Do we?
They're the hooded
we-
figure we were looking for.
Do we have time to do the heist? I don't think we do.
You.
I don't think so. No.
worry. Don't worry. With what I have planned, you guys have plenty of time now.
Well, no.
Okay.
No, with the oh, okay.
We
No,
have an
don't worry,
hour,
don't
but
worry.
okay. Here we go. Okay,
No, don't
Dock
worry.
7. Let's go.
So, you guys are gonna go to Dock 7.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Before we do
Let me
that, can I go
stop
get some
the
more
combat
water?
music. Sure. Let me grab.
I've already drank
this
another
mic.
cup.
Nice,
I'll
good
be
for
right
you.
back.
That's good for you. Let me. Where's the docks? I have that.
I'm too tired to get more
Where's the
water.
docks? Okay, where are my ambient docks? No.
Shouldn't we wrap the
Ambient.
session up soon?
It'll be it'll end at 9 our time. But that's if needed. I think you guys might end a bit early.
Yeah. If we could end early, that would be nice because I have to get up early tomorrow. So
I would also
Yeah,
prefer it if we ended
it's like
a little early.
it's almost like 12
It sh-
for me.
we should. I mean, unless you guys mess everything up, but
Well, I mean,
I
like
believe
I feel
in you.
like the heist would also be a great starter point for tomorrow. For
Honestly,
next-
don't worry. It's that I've got plans. Trust me. Trust me.
All right.
Where's the docks? Bro, I had such good music and it's all gone.
While you wait
Gone,
for
gone,
the
gone.
dogs, I'm gonna also get some water because I am quite
Suspense?
thirsty.
It's not suspense.
Be
Where
right
are my
back.
docks?
I'm gonna go get food.
Oh my gosh, everybody's leaving. Atmosphere. Where is it? Peaceful? Where are the dogs? Mystical. Oh, frick. Bro, I need to really sort these. Combat. Atmosphere. Where is it? There's gotta be around here. Oh, wait. What's that? Beneath the waves. We're close. Which one is it? We're close. Dockside. Found it. Okay. Everybody's dead.
I'm alive.
Oh, you're alive.
I have a question. I've been on like
Okay, I'm
3
back,
health
sorry.
for the past like hour. Do I regain my health or no?
You do not until a short rest use your hit die.
Can I have a short rest right now?
You guys could probably short rest before nightfall because the
I do need
shipment
more
leaves-
discs too.
The
so-
shipment, your discs will retract back into your body and they're replenished now that combat's over.
Yeah,
cool.
I vote for a short rest.
So you guys will take a short rest once you get to the docks, or just in the alley where you kind of just rest
Now,
and bandage your
here.
wounds.
Yeah, in the
In
alley.
the alley.
yeah.
Okay.
All
So
guys
you can
in the alley.
you can all click the short rest button up at the top of your screen. It's the little fork and knife up at the top next to the big one.
On a short rest.
Am I
you may spend
blind? I
one
don't
mini
see
hit
it.
dice to provide any uses.
Ty, where is it?
Do I just press rest?
Up at the top of your character sheet, it's a little fork and knife button up to next to the giant
Oh.
one in the top right. Yeah.
Wait, which?
So just
I-
everybody press the button.
Rest.
New day or auto?
Not new day, and then hit dice if you want to use your dice. You can heal using your dice.
Oh, I
All
didn't
of
do that.
you
Hold on.
except for let me see. All of you except for Fred have taken damage
Ah,
because of the muffins.
Yay! 8 health. Let's go.
I think I did that right.
Yeah, I think you did. I think it automatically heals it too, which is nice. Yeah, it does. And you're out of hit dice until the next long rest. So
Okay.
Ben's not back. I'm gonna short rest for him real quick. Okay. I know it says 2 points, but that's just because that was all he had to. Okay. So. Ben's still not back. Yeah, you guys don't worry. You will get this done probably earlier than 9 this session.
okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you think the heist is gonna happen, but. Anyway, I want just the sound, okay?
Wait, heist?
My good atmosphere. Atmosphere mystical? It's not in here, is it? Where's Dockside, dude? This sucks. I can't remember where I left any of it. Okay. I feel like he's just finished using the restroom. So, where is my ambience again? Because we actually need... Where is it? Ah.
I'm back.
Good timing. So, you guys go to the docks, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
You guys go to dock 7, and I'm guessing you lie in wait for the shipment? Or
There's
do
nothing
you-
there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you lie in wait for the shipment until around maybe 1 in the morning. Though you wouldn't know. It's exactly the time that's what it would feel like. And actually, wait, I think I can change the lighting to go to nighttime.
Oh.
Here we go. I'll add little lights to the cities next time. But, yeah, for now, it is nighttime in Port Duchess. And you're at Dock 7. You see, finally at 1 a.m., some of you maybe have snoozed off, but Fred nudges you. And you see a wagon that is pulled up to a nearby ship. And you see a man talking to the driver. The driver is in a royal uniform, and the man talking to him is in a somewhat royal uniform, though it doesn't look as polished.
Okay. So we have
And-
2 people to take down.
Actually, Max, first I need you to roll a history check with advantage.
Please, can I have a good roll?
No.
Okay. Y'all can
Yeah,
blame the
history-
game master if I don't get this right.
History check with advantage. You've got a +2 and it's with advantage. You can't really
Yeah, but
mess
I
this
got
up.
like a 5 last time.
Well, that's just because it's random. It's with advantage. Oh, shoot. Actually, no, that would be enough now that you're close enough to the figure. You recognize this figure to be Bennett Creed, also known as
Commander
Commander
Creed.
Creed. But you know him to be a pirate, Max. You don't know him to be a royal man. Oh, shoot. Ignore that.
That is not Commander Creed. That is the Dread Pirate Roberts.
We just watched that. So, you recognize this man as, yeah, Bennett Creed. He's known as a pirate to you, though. And do you wait while he's talking to the guy?
I'm assuming Max has told us.
Do you tell them that you recognize him?
Sure.
Okay.
That is no mere man. That appears to be a pirate.
I thought that looks like a general to me.
No, he is the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Okay,
I ran
okay.
into him a couple of times.
He's not the Dread Pirate Roberts.
That's
We're not
a
stuck
man.
I
with
think
that.
you're thinking. I think you're thinking of someone else.
That's a
I think he's
man?
trying to hijack the thing. That's why he gave us the letter. And
It's
he's
not
a
the same
pirate.
guy.
Is
It's
he
not the
faking
same
it?
guy, by the way, who gave you the letter.
Oh.
You know that much.
Can I, if he leaves, can I, like, try to, sneak up on him and, like, drag him to a corner so I can talk to him?
You
Or
s-
kill
well,
him.
Maybe. You see him nod to the driver and then turn around and notice a figure hunched among the barrels and stuff. This is Fred, he notices, because Fred is like glass, thus reflecting moonlight, and also 9 feet tall. Even though he's curled up in the barrels, he notices. Got great perception, guys.
Wait, who notices?
The guy who was talking, Bennett,
Oh.
who was talking to the driver, and you see he has a ledger under his arm, though he's kind of trying to keep it tucked away secretly. And he looks around, looks back at the wagon guy, and then hurries over to you guys.
Uh-oh.
I love how the
People are
ambient
not
started,
menacingly.
Like, footsteps.
Not menacingly, but like quickly, quietly, like secretly, heading over to you guys, as if he doesn't
I'm
want
going-
anyone else to see.
I'm going to slowly approach him.
Okay, are you guys all slowly approaching him then?
Yeah.
Or is
No,
it just
me.
Max?
Just me.
You just
I
want to
wanna
go? Are you
approach him, too.
communicating this, or are they all just? You stand up to approach.
I'll
and they
just
all
stand.
go
I'll
up?
just stand by Max.
You
Yeah.
stand up and wait. Actually, hold on. No, this would be a lot funnier. Hold on. So he
I
goes.
put my-
Max,
I put
Max
my
goes
hand
first.
out.
Just Max. And he says,
If something
"You
goes bad,
lot,
I'll stand up.
You've got that look. The one that knows too much but hasn't yet learned how dangerous that is. What do you want?"
And you've lost weight. I want to know why you're so interested in this heist.
Heist? This is no heist.
Why would you tell him it's a
Yeah.
heist, you idiot?
I'm here to
He's throwing.
transport. I'm here to transport the king's treasury. Some of it, not all of it, to Caldera's Rest. Why are you
Sweet.
here?
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing? Really? At this hour? I can only know one thing. You have
I
to
say we
decide
take
for
him out.
you.
I say we take him out.
Do you
know?
stand up then?
Hang,
I couldn't,
Yeah,
I couldn't
hang on,
stand up.
Fred.
I couldn't
Hang
do
on,
that
Fred.
last bit over
No.
dark yapping.
He sees you stand up, and he goes, "Fine, you want in? Let's make a deal. You make sure the wrong eyes don't get curious tonight, and I'll let you skim the foam off the top. That's fair, right? You help the requiem, my ship, leave port clean, and we all go home richer."
I tell him as long as the king doesn't have the money, we're happy.
The foam and a sip. and I stick my paw out.
Ah, fine.
I love being 9 foot tall.
But
It
you're going
intimidates
to have-
everybody like that.
You're going to have to listen to my plan. Okay? What I need your
Okay.
help with, keep any unwanted eyes from seeing this ship, and I'll get the payload on board.
Alright, let's do this.
Don't worry about my crew. They're used to seeing unlikely people.
What do you mean by unwanted eyes?
Well, that's not very nice. It's only Fred.
Quickly, we are running out of time. They're almost
All right.
unloading it.
Alright,
Wait, what did he say?
follow,
What? I just zoned out for a second.
Bruh.
Come on, Fred.
What, did you lose?
What did he say about
you lose
me?
me at you guys start in Port Duchess?
No, I lost it. I lost it at wherever you guys were talking about Fred
So,
or the crew or
you
whatever.
guys are
loading
basically
it
going
on
to
the
go
ship.
onto the ship and keep unwanted eyes from, just from looking.
Oh, okay.
at the shipments.
Yeah, and
Make it look normal.
He said they're used to unusual people, and I went, oh, that's not very nice. It's just Fred.
So you guys.
I think
go
I'm the
onto
least
ship.
unusual out of you guys. We've got
You
a
guys
2
go
foot
onto the
fairy.
ship. You guys go onto the ship, and nothing weird happens. You guys look out, and nobody interesting shows up to observe as you see, and then the wagon leaves empty, with all the crates loaded onto the ship.
Ooh.
And Bennett gets on board, and the ship is pushed off slowly, just catches the wind. And he says, "Okay, now that I have you four at my attention, I need to tell you, we do not take a single thing until it is in the treasury. Otherwise, they will notice. They have logs. But what I will do is once they've accounted for it all, it goes to the treasury. By then, we can take as much as we want, and I'll write that down in this ledger, which is an exact copy. Then, I replace the ledgers, and we should be off scot-free."
Sounds good.
I don't got any problems with that. Let's do it.
So, and then before he can continue, a raven flies down and lands on his shoulder. And he looks used to this. He goes, a message from the king. And he grabs
Raven throws up.
he grabs the raven like and gives him a paper from his mouth. And he opens it and he drops it. His face kind of pales. And it's on the ground now.
I pick up the letter.
Fred, read it.
Fred,
And
read
it
it.
says, "Creed, the vault in Caldera's Rest has already been emptied. The shipment is bait. We'll see who tries to bite. King Arodendar."
Oh, well, we're cooked.
Well, and then the screen fades black, and then the credits start rolling up.
Well, that's one thing. That's not the very end, though. There's one more thing. So, you guys see this, and then a shipmate passes you, or 2 shipmates pass you with a crate. As you're reading this, and then a little off at the back of the ship, where they are, you hear it thud, and there's like a little clatter as they accidentally drop it, and then you hear, what the? Ain't no coins in this crate. Just a damn fairy. Poor lass. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Come on.
Another
still have 30 minutes.
fairy?
So that's the end of this
No.
session.
No, she's
That's
not
the end of
into
episode
you.
1. So that was Roll for Regret episode 1. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Whoever did, I don't know, we didn't read chat because it's the D&D stream, but
I read some of the
tune in
chat.
next time. Oh shoot, I keep accidentally putting a light down.
It was just 75% Garrett. We love you, Garrett.
So that's where we end. Next time, there will be a heist. And next time, you'll uncover more about this mysterious shipment, which apparently is not only shipping gold, but fairies.
And air.
Human trafficking and D&D.
And that's where the stream will end.
All right.
Cool.